By the way, Pharaoh, you're doing like my favorite meme, which is like treating life like literally like a game.
Yes.
This question: How far away do I sound?
You sound like you're across the room.
You sound about 2 units away.
2 units.
2 whole units.
2 fucking units. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's pretty far. Yeah. That is pretty far. There's 2
or 3
I
units
grabbed
if
2
you're using
slices
metric.
of American cheese because I ran out of provolone and I'm really upset about it.
Metric.
Your sandwich is sounding more and more sad as time goes on.
You can really cry about it if you have anything to say.
Sad. The only exciting thing is the goddamn sourdough.
American cheese.
The sourdough is from California, from a deli in, I forget what the name of the deli was, but it's from a deli in Palm Springs. I got it in Palm Springs.
Is a trash hole. Have you ever been to Palm Springs?
I was gonna say,
have you ever been?
sir, you need to calm down.
Have you been to the deli in Palm Springs?
If there's one thing that Palm Springs is known for, it's definitely their sourdough.
Yes.
I think I missed a conversation piece in this. Oh, you okay? Jesus. I think he's dying.
Can't stop.
I don't know what he said, but apparently it was hilarious.
It was pretty good, but his laugh is making it infinitely better.
Shut up, everyone.
I said if there's one thing that Palm Springs is known for, it's their sourdough.
Oh shit. Oh fuck! I have not laughed that hard in so long. Holy shit! I don't know why that was so funny. Oh my
I don't know why it was so funny either.
I was laughing at your laugh. Holy shit!
I know, yeah. Same.
I have not gone that loud with a laugh in so long. I don't know where that came from. I am crying.
Did you add mayonnaise?
There are tears on my face right now. I don't know. They came from my eyes. I think.
I hope.
One would hope.
He's not crying about how good the sandwich is. That's for sure.
I am adding some seasoning salt and garlic powder.
What kind of seasoning salt? Or is it just salt you're calling seasoning?
It is called seasoning salt, and I don't know what brand it is.
You know what I'd draw?
What do they put in their seasoning salt?
A Mike's Way sauce.
Fuck if I know. I just know that it has seasoning and it's salt.
I know
I like where we're going with that, yeah.
Discord gets another one small step, putting him at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
I let this happen.
30
I'm making a sandwich, it doesn't matter. I win here. I'm the winner.
Totally, you are at 14.
Sourdough. It was a sourdough that got you.
We're getting a
These are
recap,
banned
right?
from my sandwich making practice.
So, by the way, I
Nobody's allowed to listen to me make a sandwich real quick.
Only read your notes. That's all you
Ooh, shit.
As a heads up, total. I was streaming when the joke came through, so that whole laugh is now on Twitch.
I was also recording it, so
need a clip.
Fantastic.
Flip it.
Can I get a clip of that? That's great.
Yeah.
I think that
absolutely.
I think that
We
laugh
can make
lasted
highlight.
too long.
We can make a highlight.
Please get it to me as soon as possible. I want to hear that laugh.
Highlight, share,
Highlights can be much
subscribe,
longer.
like.
And subscribe for future content.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys.
Smash that bell to get notifications when I upload.
There's no bell on Twitch.
I was gonna say, where's
You know
the
my
bell?
favorite
Damn
one?
it.
Excuse
Smash
me.
that like button.
You gotta talk about the Twitch Prime. You gotta talk about the monthly sub And
Check out
gifting-
Nightbot for my
gifting
promotion
sub?
going on right now.
Be sure to
and
go on
donating
his Discord
bits.
for more Discord.
Exclamation point subscribe right there in the chat, guys. Got it.
And don't forget to check out my Twitter. I have a giveaway going on just for subscribers only. Followers
No,
don't get anything.
Don't forget my
I
OnlyFans.
do not. That is a lie.
And use my promo code at MeUndies.
Rub.
Christ.
60%
Check out
off.
my Patreon.
Off
OnlyFans.
your next order from manscaped.com.
Oh,
This
Onlyfans.com.
brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
oh my goodness.
We got all our free content.
Fucking raid.
Guys, if I can get 30 downloads of Raid Shadow Legends tonight, everybody gets a free level 5 character.
Look,
What?
legitimately, that's probably a thing. And if
Losing
I
money
set it
not
up, I
downloading it.
legitimately could probably get a couple $100.
We're probably also
Be sure to check out my
I
link at
refuse.
nordvpn.com to get yourself
Star.
25% off.
we're probably also missing the Manscaped, the typical sponsor.
No,
Yeah, we
we
already got the Manscaped.
Oh, did we say
What's the
Manscaped?
first
Oh, I
thing I
missed it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
said
I'm
Manscaped.
sorry.
You said Manscaped.
God damn it,
Yeah, so I have to
Discord.
do NordVPN.
I just did
Totally
NordVPN.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
I missed that one. Sorry.
What about Surfshark?
You're all missing everything.
Sir,
You guys are not
Here's
paying
one
attention
for
to
us,
this bit, and I do not appreciate that.
Here's one for the nerdier.
Well, I'm
nerdy
paying
ones
attention
among us,
a bit.
like science YouTube. Subscribe to brilliant.org.
Oh, yep.
Oh, I thought you were going
And,
to talk about
get 5 free
Skillshare.
lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Skillshare, yeah.
Word Anvil if you're a writer.
Curiosity streams if you're a history buff.
There's a describe if you watch one specific D&D channel.
Oh, World of Tanks. That's another one.
War
of
of Tanks. Let's go.
Oh,
A game that I don't
that's-
even play.
Nick, remember the War Thunder promo from that YouTube video I showed you?
Oh, yeah.
Complete Zoomer humor. Fuck.
Yep. That was awful.
Okay.
Absolute
Is
trash.
is
Did anybody get
here?
that clip yet?
Here.
Oh,
No one did your...
That clip yet?
Well, I'll just have to listen back later, but you guys are all cowards for not getting the clip yet. Imagine
I
not getting the clip.
What do you want out
just
of me?
turned this.
Star, every moment here is a weird moment.
Wait, oh yeah, Blue streaming, I forgot.
Yeah.
Let me go to the stream real quick.
Discord said he had the whole thing recorded, so.
Yeah, I record.
Oh my
Why am I
god.
getting an ad?
Alex.
Why am I getting an ad? I'm subscribed to your channel.
Clearly
Fuck
you're
off.
not subscribed.
Use ad
You
block,
gotta change
motherfucker.
the title to
Don't
Tales
forget
of
to
I am using
subscribe,
ad block.
guys.
Why do I have two stop streams, by the way? Are they different?
Don't forget to
I
click on that
literally-
bell.
I
Get
literally
notifications
am-
right when I go
I am
live,
literally
guys.
subscribed.
See, now you're subscribed total.
I have been subscribed. You cannot. No.
That's not a.
It has been 24 months. It has been
Hey.
2 years.
It has been 2 years. Holy crap.
And you dare assume that I have not been subscribed? I thought we were friends.
Wait. Total Takeover is resubscribed for 24 months. Y Monster has resubscribed for 27 months.
Well, I've been beat out. Never mind.
So you did miss a couple months in there.
I like that one, bro.
Palm Springs sourdough.
This has just been chaos.
All right,
I don't have a summary
guys-
command.
ready for tonight.
I'm beating my
Absolutely
sandwich.
not, but let's do this.
Yeah. Oh my god, we have a hype train?
Let's go.
Wait, hold on. Hold up. Hold the phone.
By the way, thanks Total and Kawhi, I appreciate you. Brought to you by Team Scoopy. Scooping time!
Okay. First of all, replace it with the better. I can't believe it's not butter.
Hold on, there's a way better.
Yeah, there's a way better I can't believe it's not butter. You didn't
Oh,
have
I know there is.
No,
I
put it
know
up.
this video.
You have no idea how hard I worked on that.
Limited time.
Dude,
for
I can't believe at work I have to say it's scooping time
Yeah,
every
get
time
this
I serve
hype
custard.
train. 94% on the hype train, guys.
I had the It's Scooping Time prepared well before like the whole ad bullshit that we started doing. When I went to
You're
lunch for
better.
Culver's today, I was thinking about it. About it.
Farrell, I think you
Okay,
need to
so-
use your
yeah.
Teach Prime on me to get the hype train to level 2.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Farrell.
gotta get it to level 3.
So Farrell, you need to post the better butter because I did not spend multiple hours working on that for you to not use it.
Hey,
For the
there
100
it is.
bits total.
We are pushing this to level 2. We're gonna get this hype train to level
I just
5.
subscribed.
Ooh, let's go! Wait, the hype actually used my hype emote in the train thing?
Seems so.
I didn't
Pog.
set that up. How did it do that? That's cool.
Big Pog.
Big Pog. Hype. Poggers in chat, guys.
Alright, that's enough.
This is a great sandwich.
Total, how close are you to the next bit reward?
To the next what?
The bit reward. Because you have cheers, right?
Thank you. Thank you, Farrell.
Are you
Yep.
asking me to
It's taking
send
me a
money to
moment
you?
get it.
No, I was just wondering. Like, you have this emote, right? Cheers.
I
I think
actually
I've
don't
seen
know.
that
Let me
video
check.
of like the super toxic
Is that-
streamer like literally yelling at her chat.
Yes, I actually do have it. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
I was just making sure.
Wasn't that like years ago? Or was that
Yeah, that
recent?
was.
Yeah.
Come on, guys! It's only $5. Are you kidding me? It's literally just chewing out her chat. I'm like, damn.
Look, you're not going to get to be able to slide into her DMs without spending that $5.
Parasocial relationships,
No.
my dude. Gotta love it.
No.
All right, would you guys like a recap?
Yes, please.
please.
Absolutely.
Yes.
On from this
Okay.
chaos.
Last session was basically you guys came from the cave system, and basically got confronted by a man named Mikhail that you had met earlier in the cave system, along with 20 or so of his men and women. There were women there too. I'm all about the equal representation.
Were there children there?
The children were dead.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have brought up the
Um,
children.
It was too dark in the cave to see the dead children.
Well, rip them, but we're
missed that
built
part.
different.
Wow! Says the palate, the lawful good palate.
To be fair, that wasn't a character.
Holy shit!
In here, I was gonna make like a joke about like late-term abortion or something. But geez.
God damn.
I'd argue that yours would have been worse, so...
Probably, but
ALC, how you doing?
so you guys had
we got a
a
hype train going?
big old conversation with Mikhail. Had a lot of information dropped. Basically talked about that Mikhail and his men are kind of posturing to go against the Okuv, the governor of Abresis. And there was a bit of information dropped where Okuv might not actually be a decent guy as you might have suspected when you originally met him. So it's kind of leaving you guys up to decide to go after him. You kind of got an agreement with Mikhail that if you help out Mikhail will help you guys get Naled. So that's kind of on the plate.
Blue,
But
do you have a Discord audio going through your stream right now?
God, I hope so.
You don't.
God
Oh,
damn
no.
it.
Nobody got my laugh.
I got it,
Discord
dude, I got it in the recording.
Discord, did you get my laugh?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good, good.
I'll either post it
Okay.
to YouTube or I'll just, like, I'll
all
post
of
it
that
somewhere.
craziness. No.
Upload it to YouTube.
Sad.
That's
Send it to
really
Blue.
sad. That's
It's a good
really
thing I caught
sad.
it. Yeah, it's a good thing that I
Yeah.
caught it.
You just get
Yeah.
that
Yeah, but amidst
audio
all
and
that
overlay it
chaos-
over Twitch.
Yeah,
There
you
go.
can just...
Problems up.
Well, if you have the recording, then you can just overlay the audio from mine. Because it'll be the exact same thing.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
LC.
Thank you, LC. I appreciate it.
So,
All that chaos didn't get recorded. I'm so sad.
Hey, better
Um,
now than later.
Yeah.
you guys as a party seem to have come to the decision that you were going to try to get a hold of Okuv alive, but there was some shenanigans with Butter and his patron that took place towards the end of the last session between him and his patron that something might be working against you guys.
Oh
And
shit! I forgot. Fuck me.
Where we ended last session was Butter and Altius were just getting back to Narrowleaf, where Butter for a moment had been in somewhat of a catatonic state with Altius, while the rest of the party were off enjoying drinks and warm meal with Mikhail and his men.
Level 1 hype train emote. Look at that.
God damn it. Okay.
So
Sorry,
we'll
I'm
pick
thinking.
up
Oh my god.
to
It's
right.
a shark with sunglasses.
Oh Jesus. So we'll pick up right where Altius and Butter just getting to Narrowleaf.
It's
So
night
you-
now, right?
Yep.
I
it
do have a
is.
quick question. Did I
Yeah.
notice that he went into that catatonic state? I don't remember.
You would have probably walked past him like a good couple of feet before noticing that he was no longer walking in step with you.
Okay.
Did I tell him
I-
anything? I don't remember exactly.
So last time, I remember specifically that last time Altius did notice, and you asked him, or Butter asked him if he saw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do remember
And
that.
Altius was like, no, and Butter was like, oh, okay, and then you guys just kept going. You didn't share anything. You kind of kept it to
Okay.
yourself.
So it's up to you if you do want to say something, but as far as I'm concerned, I've heard nothing so far.
Yeah.
So
And
It-
he Altius was aware that something happened, right? Like,
yeah, he
I
seemed
know
like-
that you, I know that
Had
you
a
definitely
moment.
had something just happen, but as far as I'm concerned, it's nothing. You could be killing the governor for all I know. I
no,
don't know.
like I didn't like pass out on the floor.
To
kind
be
of thing.
fair,
No,
that
no,
might
no,
end
no.
up happening.
Okay. Okay.
You literally just stopped walking and like were staring off in the
I
distance.
mean, I don't know
like
what's
a
in
blink.
his head.
Yeah.
I don't know what
okay.
he's thinking.
So I mean, as far as like things go, Altius saw Butter in a catatonic state prior. So it's up to whether or not Altius would kind of like, oh, I've seen this before. Like either something's going down or Butter is just being weird.
Butter's just being weird as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned. If he doesn't
Okay.
want to tell me about it, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
I think.
But that's where my head's
Are we
at.
starting now? Or
Yep. So we're.
I mean,
picking up
I'm
to
already in.
basically.
I'm already
Butter,
Altius.
already in? Goddamn. So.
He's locked in. He doesn't break
No.
character until the DVD commentary.
No loop or nothing. He just goes in.
You wait. You guys are breaking
Okay.
character in the
Okay.
DVD commentary.
I miss DVD commentaries.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
you got Breaking Bad? What the fuck?
All right.
You know what's
My
funny
favorite
is he
part-
actually literally did the DVD commentary in character.
Jesus. So
I don't know what we're talking about anymore at this point.
Like for that movie, the DVD commentary, he's in character though.
for Breaking Bad, or are we talking Tropic Thunder?
For Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, as was it Lazary, something like that?
Oh yeah, Lazarus or whatever.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Does
For
a
the
good
DVD.
character for the DVD commentary, which is
Yep.
like a line
Oh.
he says in the movie.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Pretty fun.
So, basically, it's evening. The sun has gone down. It's pretty dark out, and Altius and Butter, you guys just walk into the kind of the small alcove where you had left your cart with Narrowleaf, and the two of you walk in step with each other into the alcove, where you find a engorged-looking horse laying on its side next to your
No.
cart with several
Oh.
packages of
Oh god.
rations ripped apart.
So let me set the mood. I'm kind of like in my own
Set
head.
the mood.
I
Set the
am
fucking
like
mood.
looking at Narrowleaf, but I'm still kind of like in shock of the information I got.
Yeah.
So I'm a little slow.
All
going,
right, buddy.
Oh,
What'd you eat?
what? No.
I'm talking to the horse. All right, buddy. What'd you eat? He's not going to respond, obviously, but
Why are you
It-
talking to yourself?
Narrowleaf's tail like flaps, and it's like they're like so full that they don't even like lift their head or reply. They're just
Okay. Well, I didn't have any. I was carrying my rations in my backpack, but I wonder he probably got into the rations. I'm gonna go figure out which backpack he ate from.
Altius, really quick. In due
What do
time,
you-
I might need your help. That's all I can say for now. Narrowly,
I mean,
what happened here?
you. Narrowleaf
I-
doesn't respond, but their stomach like ominously groans.
Are you pregnant?
Narrow weak.
My God.
no, he's not It's a boy, right?
We
Wait,
haven't
hold on, is it a boy?
established that.
Oh no.
No one's checked.
What is the gender of the horse? Somebody tell us.
Christ, what is the gender? We're about to have a gender reveal for a horse.
Oh my God.
No.
Just don't start fire to the horse.
Investigation check for the horse.
Christ. I'll let you figure that one out. I don't care. It's probably not pregnant.
Roll a nature check.
What the fuck is going on?
Don't ask.
We're in that kind of mood
Role
tonight. It's
play.
fine.
Yeah, we're in that mood.
All right.
Fucking sourdough.
I was laughing about sourdough bread from the Palm Springs.
To be
Blue's
fair,
got his recording wrong.
I
Checking-
really wish that was recorded.
You're gonna have to get the recording from Discord.
Yeah.
So, checking the ration situation. Basically, anyone that had like been keeping their rations in the cart basically lost one ration each.
just one.
Just one.
I was gonna say just one.
Well, because I mean, it's essentially a meal full of calories per person.
I guess.
And you guys have only been
Right.
gone like a couple hours, and it's one horse.
That's fair.
I guess.
So,
Like, so for even a
Uh,
horse, that was way too much.
I think a lot.
Do we know how
It
if
was
I
the whole thing ahead.
have my ration?
why? So, who? I guess I should better question. Which of you guys would have kept your rations on the cart? I know
I would've.
Altius-
I would.
Altius did.
It's on my person right now. I've been carrying it the entire time.
Okay.
I would have
I
kept it
had
on the cart.
23.
I'll
rations
carry a
on the
little
cart.
bit because I'm a cook, you know.
Yeah, but you probably would have kept like the bulk of your supplies. on the cart.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Just
So
one
he
each,
went into
that's 4
everybody's
rations.
backpack and ate one
Alright.
each. Damn.
Yeah, basically.
Narrowleaf doesn't take any prisoners. What the fuck?
Who?
It was very kind of him to take even.
What Narrowleaf took
Yeah.
somebody's
Exactly.
ration before? Whose was it?
Mine.
That's
Him
mine.
a couple of times.
Yeah, this is not the
Narrowleaf
first
little
time this
shit.
has happened.
Narrowly, buddy, come on, you can't. There's other ways to beat boredom, you know.
You're giving Narrowleaf the.
Narrowleaf
Patel, yes.
Narrowleaf is depression eating.
Relatable.
Narrowleaf looks like ashamed. Like you're like food shaming him now.
No,
For them.
no, I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. You know what? Let's just Narrowleaf, how are you? How are you doing, buddy?
Are you
No,
asking
like,
a horse
rubbing
how it's
Narrowleaf.
doing? And this is in character. I'm asking this in character. Are you asking a horse how it's doing right now?
Well, yeah. Narrowleaf's part of the team.
I mean, you're a horse.
Discord, you're not here right now.
I know.
You hear a voice echo from the valley below.
You're a horse. Like, they're not wrong.
Okay. Did anybody else you heard that, right?
Yeah. Oh, I heard that.
Okay.
Wait, you heard that also?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay, let's just.
Narrowleaf,
He ate some
rations.
We made some friends.
Okay,
I think-
hold on. Are we bringing Narrowleaf back, or or are we just gonna sit here?
I thought the plan was to bring Narrowleaf back.
Yeah. So are we gonna go ahead and do that real quick,
Yeah.
or are we gonna play checkup with the horse?
No, I was just making sure Narrowleaf is able to walk.
And even
You
move
good,
right
buddy? Can we go?
Narrowleaf, I mean, yeah, they ate a shit ton of food, but they're capable of standing up, and they get to their hooves, and it's kind of like a staggery, unsure footing with how like full they are, but they're capable of following you, and they seem interested in getting out of the rocky alcove that they've spent the last couple hours in.
We
Okay,
had
buddy.
an adventure, Narrowleaf. Let me tell you.
Okay, let's just get the horse hooked up and let's go, okay?
Alright. How about we give Narrowleaf a break and you carry the carriage for a bit?
That is not happening.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Narrowleaf. Selfish over here. I mean, Altius over here.
Narrowleaf
Yeah.
actually gives like an annoyed uh like a
Nay?
nay, I guess. Yeah.
Cry about
Noise
it.
at being,
Anyhow, let's
being
go.
hooked up to the cart.
I know. Team effort. But this guy over here.
So you guys eventually get Narrowleaf hooked up to the cart and manage to get the cart out of the alcove, and you start descending into the valley. I'm assuming, Butter, you spend the whole time just regaling the story of the day to Narrowleaf.
I'm trying that, but at the same time, I'm trying to talk to my patron to see if he responds.
How? Okay, if you're gonna talk to your patron, how
well,
loud do you talk
in
to
my
your
head?
patron?
In my head, I mean.
In your head? Okay.
Yeah, kind of like. So, what am I supposed to do? Like, are you there? Are you even listening?
Do just a persuasion check for me.
Oh boy.
Very persuasive.
+7. 11.
Plus 7?
You have that 7 persuasion modifier?
Yes, sir.
He's a warlock.
I suppose.
My
Charisma
charisma
is
is
his,
18.
I suppose.
You just
I
kind of hear
suppose, hey.
your thoughts echo off your brain. Like you hear no reply. It's just yourself in your head.
And I just kind of think again, of course you wouldn't tell me anything. And I just tell Narrowleaf the story of what happened to catch it up.
Do you include the bit about your patron, or are you keeping that to yourself at this point?
I'm keeping it to myself because Altius is here currently.
Okay.
And I'm not quite sure.
I am just giving you a heads up. I am actively listening to what you were saying.
He's doing it in his thought, or to the horse. You're saying you're listening to.
Yeah, I'm listening to the conversation to the horse, and I'm
Okay.
like, "Fucking, are you doing this right now?"
Oh,
Yeah.
Bless you.
Nice.
Just for funsies, do an animal handling check,
Okay.
just to see how
What
well
are
of a
these
listener
rolls?
Narrowleaf is.
+2. 7.
Narrowleaf seems to be battling indigestion more than listening. But yeah, if you guys manage to make it to the bottom of the valley, and you start seeing like lit campfires of the camp that Mikhail's men had set up. And at this point, we'll swap to the other group. What are you guys up to? Jacob, I believe you had gotten a plate of food from one of the dwarven cooks last session, and you were off eating by yourself, I think?
Yeah. Unless anyone else from the group grabbed food, I guess I'll eat by myself.
I mean,
I was hungry.
I'll grab food and just kind of sit off in the back, observing everything.
Okay. I'm sorry, what did you say you were doing, Watson?
I can't remember what I was doing, so I don't know.
I think you were
What
eating
would
and
you like
drinking
to do?
also. Yeah.
I'll just kind of meander and eat, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. There are a couple guys like walking around with like tankards. It seems like kind of like a morale boosting kind of night where they broke out some casks of like alcohol of some kind, spirits, and they pass around some mugs. Jacob, one of them, brings you a glass and kind of holds it out in your direction, offering you a mug of some murky looking alcohol.
Why, thank you. I'll take it.
Okay.
Sure.
Leo, another one. Couple walk up to you, offer you a drink.
No thanks. I don't drink.
Come on, it's a party.
I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, fair enough.
You
And he
called it
goes on to
alcohol?
the next person.
Yeah, do we call it alcohol in this universe?
Yeah, alcohol is alcohol.
Okay.
The curd burger's coming back. Watson and another kind of hands a mug to you, and it's not like it's a sinister thing. Everybody is kind of partaking in drinks. Like, all the drinks are coming from the same cask, so it's not like it's poisoned by any means.
Does it taste good?
It's surprisingly, it's not so much of a flavor thing, but it burns. It's like it's got a high alcohol percentage.
I like to assume that Jacob's probably more used to wine than anything else.
Okay.
So probably kind of rough for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the
Drinking
rest of
very
you guys-
slowly.
Yeah. So you nurse your drink sipping. Watson, you get a mug too if you want. Leo, are you kind of like looking for anything specific of the group? Like, are you keeping an eye out for anything specific?
I guess keeping an eye out, watching what everyone is doing, making sure nothing like overly suspicious is happening.
Go ahead and do just a perception check, just
All right,
for fun.
what is my perception modifier? +3.
$15.
Yep.
So, you kind of got comfortable in like the corner spot of the camp, and are just kind of scanning the crowds. You see Mikhail like talking to a couple of people specifically. They seem to be having kind of a deep conversation, potentially talking plans. It's hard to read their lips from this distance. You spot Jacob kind of sitting off on his own, nursing a mug of some of the liquor, and you see Watson kind of meandering through the crowd. Eventually, though, you do spot Altius and Butter with a very bloated-looking Narrowleaf and the cart making their way back to the group.
I'm gonna walk over to them.
Okay. So you approach Altius and Butter.
Yeah. Something happened with Narrowleaf?
Well, we may be missing some rations, but we still love Narrowleaf. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, sure. I guess we overpacked for rations anyway.
Well, you can
So
never
what's the-
overpack, but okay.
Well, I guess we packed a lot of rations anyway.
So what's been happening over here?
Just a party, I guess. Everyone's
Oh, my.
drinking and eating.
Sounds like a good time. Can I get into some of that?
And you say that as a kind of stocky-looking dwarf fella comes over with a plate and a mug and just kind of holds it out for Butter, seeing that he just got back to the group.
Oh, I wipe my lips and start chugging it.
It's pretty. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have a flavor. It's like a burning liquor. It's not a great drink.
That hits the spot.
All right.
Altius, would you like some?
Of what? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
This alcohol. Our
Oh, yeah,
fine
sure, absolutely.
patrons offered us.
And the dwarf, he had a second like plate and cup, and he hands it to you as well. And it's a very like unflavorful drink, but it's like very high alcohol content. So it simply just like burns. And Leo just rejoined you as well. I know you just stepped away, so he's talking with you. For the rest of you guys, Jacob, you finish your meal. You see the rest of the group kind of gathered together. Same with Watson. I don't know if you guys want to regroup.
Yeah, I'll head over to after I finish eating and probably only have drank like a quarter of the alcohol so far. Walk over and Butter, would you like to finish this? I don't really like it.
Oh, well, what's wrong with it? Why don't you like it?
A bit strong for me.
No, okay then. That's fine. That's fine. I start chugging his also.
Okay.
We should be careful not to give him too much.
No, we're celebrating. It's fine. I'm in control. Don't worry. I know my limit. And I wink at the dwarves like, kind of like, I'll take another one.
The dwarf gives you like a big toothy grin and just gives like a gut like, haha, I like ya. And he comes back with another mug.
Oh, well, I think
off.
We're gonna have to cut him off.
He himself has one, and he like knocks glasses with you, clinks it, and downs his mug before heading back to the casks.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. And I just chug it. So was that like 2.5?
Yeah, do a Constitution.
I only drank a quarter of mine.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh God!
Oh God!
I didn't even look at it.
The first 2 drinks went just fine. That second half of the last one really starts to hit hard, and you're feeling pretty like fuzzy.
How much of mine, or how much do I have in mine? Do I have one?
Yeah, you got a full one.
Okay. I'm not really chugging mine, but I'm sipping it pretty fast. Just so heads up.
I don't know how he wants me to do it, but I gotta do it. Probably. I don't know.
Gotta do what?
Do what?
That's what I ask.
Are we in character right now?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
I
guess I gotta do it.
Oh my God, he's gotta do it.
Butter, I think you should lay down.
What? No, we're having a good time. Wait, are we sleeping now?
Yes.
You went
we're
from
sleeping
sober
now.
to drunk really quick.
I'm a little guy, remember?
He is pretty small.
That is true.
So at this point, I'm gonna come like stumbling out of the tent with like my own mug and like a big like leg of meat or something, right?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just gotta
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up to Butter and hey there, buddy. Look at you. Come on, let's get some food, bud. Here, take this turkey leg here.
Where did this come from?
Oh, there's a bunch inside, man. It's a great time.
What?
Yeah, come on. There's all sorts of things in there. There's more drinks. It's great. It's great. As I'm like
Hey, Leo.
swaying back and forth.
Watson, I don't know if I want to do it, but he says I have to.
Yeah, well, you know, if you have to, you have to, right? I mean,
I think
Even
both
if I
drunk.
don't want to?
I would. What?
I think you should.
What?
I think you should both lay down.
What?
What? Let's go get some food and talk about it. Come on.
Hey, Leo,
Come on, buddy.
What's up?
Okay.
you wanna find like a spot for us to rest? Or come with me and help find a spot to rest.
Yeah, sure.
I think we should probably keep watch overnight as well.
Yeah.
I want to get a second drink.
Second
I
drink is
didn't even-
easy enough to find.
I didn't even want
dwarves-
this power. They
The
just
dwarves
gave it
that
to
are
me.
filling the cups are easy enough to find, and you get another drink.
Hell yeah. I want to get as drunk as that
Go
guy.
fishing sometimes and
My
cook.
boy.
Boy,
And now I just shoot stuff out of my hands.
That's You know, it's life goes that way sometimes. You know.
Oh my god.
Nice.
This is like someone's vision board, you know?
This is what. This is what Butter
So-
sees when he's talking to the one god.
Exactly. Press start to begin.
His
Just
god
do
looks
it.
like Shia LaBeouf. In that one YouTube video of him.
Yes.
No, God looks like Scooby.
So, you guys continue with your drinking fun. Was anybody like setting up the camp?
Me and Leo were
Yeah.
gonna go find a spot to set up.
Okay. You actually see like. Go ahead.
Am I sober enough to like help? I don't know actually.
You're pretty large.
Exactly, that's what I'm wondering. I'm not. How
Yeah.
strong is this drink?
And as we all know, centaur has 3 livers, so you know you're just fine.
Okay,
Actually,
and I'm gonna help out
Um,
as much as I can.
Okay. So
At
you
least
guys kind of
2.
look around the campground that's kind of been set up, and eventually you do find a spot that the
Blue.
men of. What the fuck are you googling? You eventually
He's
find like a
fact-checking
spot
right now.
that Mikhail's men had actually set off to the side for you guys. Seemingly like expecting that you had some sort of like tents or something. It's a little tight.
Yeah,
for a
imagine
full
having
cart.
tents.
Yeah, it's a little tight for a full cart, but you guys manage to pack it in and narrowly gets comfortable on a bed of flowers, and you set up some bedrolls, and it's probably the nicest like spot you guys have had during this travel because mostly you've been sleeping on desert. But it's close enough to the party and whatnot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of you guys, you just having like on drinking the night.
Yeah,
I am
think I
definitely
would-
going to
I would-
continue to drink, but
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
wrap my arm around Butter's neck and we start like
Okay.
walking towards the tent.
So, as you are kind of pulling him towards the tent where like a lot of the shenanigans are going down, just as you walk into the kind of the doorway, like there's a flap that covers the doorway, you start to pull it aside and somebody comes out and actually like bumps into you. And what the
What is
Blue's posting Centaur Anatomy. I'm scared.
I feel like this is like a copy pasta of like the fucking Navy SEAL copy pasta.
Are we gonna
This
get?
was in like a Dungeon Master magazine or something. I don't know.
Is there
But
any-
it says the liver and kidneys are proportionally smaller than in humans and
Oh.
therefore less likely to be hit.
Okay.
Is the main thing there.
So he's drunk.
He's drunk.
So
as
am I
fuck.
drunk? I don't know.
Strong drinks. You're loopy. How's that? What did you do? You're probably loopy.
You're feeling it. I mean, you can do a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw to determine how much you're feeling.
I'll do it for myself.
Okay.
The more you know.
Farrell, are you the one adding these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's the only one that can add
Yeah, I
in it.
imagine you're the only one.
I rolled a
that can.
10, so I guess I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you're feeling fuzzy too. You got a bit of a mental fuzz going on.
Alright. It's up to everybody else what's going on now at this point.
Yeah, so,
So-
yeah, we were walking the door.
Yep. As you're walking the door, you actually get like bumped into for a moment, kind of forcefully, because you're pretty small in stature, and the person that comes out is larger. And for like a split moment, you seem to like have a moment where you recognize this like cloaked individual. It kind of gives you like a moment of like it's like you recognize him, and it like stirs thoughts like of your time before all this, and you
Okay.
blink, and this
Like
cloaked
before
individual.
before the adventure or
This is
before the cave?
For Watson specifically.
Oh, okay.
He seems to recognize this cloaked individual, just like the cloak they're wearing, and it reminds him of his like investigations he had been doing before.
Okay.
But just as like in your drunken state, it's hard for you to kind of like collect your thoughts. The only thing is you're like, I recognize that, and as soon as you blink, the cloaked individual is not cloaked anymore. It's just a person.
Hmm.
So kind of like an interesting like vision for a moment that seems to be spurred on by your drunken state. And
Okay.
and just as the person bumps into you, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you coming through." And he
No.
scoots
Our
past.
fault. Our fault. Too much.
That's okay, buddy. I hope I didn't hurt your foot or whatever.
But don't do it again.
Yeah, I'll collect myself and kind of keep walking in, just like kind of peering back at them, like suspiciously,
Okay,
and
so
yeah, it'll just kind of
they leave.
Yeah.
They don't even pay you any mind, and they go off. And the rest of the tent, it's kind of just like a drunken party. It seems like like I said, it's more of like a morale boost. Like they don't have much to celebrate over right now, but with the whole of like events that transpired in the day, it seems like Mikhail decided just to break out the cast just to get some people feeling good. And if you're interested in getting more drinks, there are plenty of people walking around with like trays of mugs. If you're interested in food, there's like whole pigs that are over spits. Easy enough to find food. If you're interested in talking to anybody, there's plenty of people around. Or if you're interested in just drinking the night away, that's an option too.
yeah. I think I'll
Well,
go like grab some food, make sure I got a fresh mug, and go
Watson,
find somewhere to sit maybe.
you grab the food. I grab the alcohol, and we regroup.
Uh, Sounds good. What table do you want to sit, or do you want to?
I just walk away.
Alrighty, I'll find you. All right.
And kind of scanning the room, there really isn't a whole lot of seating available inside the tent. It'd be a squeeze to try and find something, but for Butter, you really don't find anything. It's like I said, it's like crowded. Whereas Watson, like I said, it's easy enough for you to find a couple mugs and couple plates of food.
Hmm.
Did anybody else go in the tent with him, or did the rest of you guys go and set up the camp?
I think we're setting up the camp.
I'm
So-
going to set up the camp. I would grab more food while doing so if I'm going past it.
Well, great, because as you guys set up the camp, you eventually get it all set up, and you guys are just kind of like sitting there, kind of waiting. I don't know if you're like expecting Watson and Butter to make it back to the group or not, but you're kind of waiting, and eventually,
Yeah, if it was getting late, I would go try to find them.
When the camp's
Okay.
like set up, I'd kind of. How far away is the camp from like the tents?
it's
Yeah,
a
where
good
did-
like 30, 40 feet. It's pretty close.
Okay, I'd kind of like be standing outside of the camp area, looking into the like
Okay.
tent area, just kind of observing.
Okay.
I'd go and try to find everyone, bring them back.
Okay.
If it's late,
I'll-
I'll let them.
Definitely staying
for a
at the
little bit,
camp.
but
They
Okay.
can figure it out.
So after about like a 30 minutes sort of waiting, eventually, you decide to kind of go look for Butter and Watson,
mhm.
and eventually you find them in the tent, pretty toasted, having had multiple drinks, and just kind of like sitting on the floor in the corner of the tent because there's no seating.
Well,
Best that you guys
um,
can find.
So can you shoot those blasts at anywhere else, or is it just your hands?
Guys,
I look down.
nah,
I haven't
We-
tried.
we have a camp set up
I mean,
if you'd like to come rest.
Hey, the camp. What do you say, buddy? Should we go catch some Z's? What do
I
you
think
think?
it's probably for the best if you do. Though
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't think I'm
tomorrow?
physically capable of forcing it upon you.
I start
I
crawling.
mean,
God.
don't go so fast. I gotta keep up. Hold on. I start like scooting my way behind.
All right, everybody, we're going. They're sending us to sleep again. I guess.
So, it was a great time.
The couple of
Right this
couple
way,
of
I'm like
couple of
trying to hold
dwarves are like sitting near you guys, like give like, come on now, they just got here. As
That's
you
what I
start to-
said.
As you start to push them out the tent.
They make a good point though. Hold on.
but
Do you have
guys,
alcohol and pigs at your camp?
yes.
Oh, I
We
start
got-
smacking.
We got 3 packs
Persuasion.
just for you guys.
Yeah, make a
Persuasion check.
persuasion. Yeah.
I mean, you guys.
It doesn't have to be pretty high.
I feel like you could have you could have an advantage on that.
What do I
Yeah.
with persuasion?
Do it with advantage.
Okay.
I think he got that.
Oh,
Butter.
Net
This
20.
dude's got a KFC at his camp.
Watson, to the camp. I continue crawling.
Colonel Sanders is personally making chicken.
and you know what? They're drunk enough. They probably see Colonel Sanders making it.
Probably.
Are you making sure Narrow Leaf is getting?
Oh,
I'm still
Narrow
crawling
Leaf.
that way.
Narrow Leaf has eaten 3 whole chickens already.
That lucky horse.
Holy shit. So, Leo, in your kind of moment of just scanning, you eventually notice a crawling butter, and what maneuver was Watson doing?
I was
I
kind of
assumed I was
crawling
helping
after him, kind of like trying to
one of them
stand
all.
up, but can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be helping
stumbling over
Watson.
himself.
Yep. So you see a crawling butter and a Jacob supporting Watson come out from the tent, visibly very drunk.
Da-da,
This is why I don't drink
da-da,
alcohol.
da-da. Alcohol.
I may have told them that we had some chicken and a lot of ale for them. I figured that was the only way to get them to come back.
Well,
But
they're probably too
What do
drunk
you
to
mean?
know the difference.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I'm not that chicken to be where the drunk is.
Yeah, you're a chicken.
Yeah.
All right, you two, time for bed.
Where's the food though?
I
We
thought
came
I was
all this
sleeping.
way. We traveled all night to get here.
Food's all been eaten.
There's no.
You took too long.
Narrowleaf ate it all, it looks like.
What?
About
Drank
that
all the
time,
ale,
you
too.
notice The very engorged looking Narrowleaf sleeping peacefully. Stomach
Oh,
Drank
my
all
God.
3 casks of ale, too. Crazy. It's gonna be one hell of a hangover.
I just see Narrowleaf. Aww.
It's
I continue
Well,
crawling.
Here's your
I'll
bed,
just-
Butter, and you, Watson.
There they are.
I don't.
Where were they at?
Getting
Where the food was.
They decided it'd be a good idea to drink with the dwarves.
It was a good
As
idea.
one does. As
It
one
blew it
does.
the whole night.
Guys,
That-
you guys should get some more.
I start zoning out.
Hey,
Don't encourage them.
What do you mean? I'm not encouraging them.
Well, yeah, just come on, let's go get some more. Just,
I personally think that I've had enough to relax.
If I
But
have to
you guys,
kill him, are you?
you guys have
gonna
had a
help me?
stressful day. You guys should have some more. Here, I've got one right here. I haven't finished this one off yet. You should have some.
Will you be
And
mad
just-
at me if I kill him?
kill.
What are you
What? Who
talking
are you killing?
Who are you? What?
Hey,
Okay.
Wait,
what?
killing anyone, please?
I just knock out.
Oh, I wish I knew a sleep spell.
Immediately, Butter
I-
starts snoring.
I do, but not how it works. Sad.
More for me, I guess.
Alright. Everyone should go to sleep. Jacob, I'll take the first watch. Can you take the second one, considering you're the only one who's sober?
I could take the second watch. Don't even stress about it.
Yeah, I'll second.
Thank you.
No, hold on. I'm here. I could take the second watch. Jacob, you need a rest.
Altius,
You
you've
can do
been
the third
drinking
one.
as well.
You don't know me.
I mean, I did have a little, but
Yeah, he's had too much. I could handle my alcohol.
Yeah, but Altius is pretty you're pretty visibly buzzed. Jacob is.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't think I am.
I thought wasn't you? Wasn't he?
Hold on.
wasn't you?
I'm trying my best to not act drunk right now. Am I? Like, do I look visibly drunk to him at the moment?
Should,
Oh, who left?
do I need like a?
Probably do an insight.
I am as awake as I've ever been. I could do this.
Persuasion
Altius, do
versus
a
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion versus insight. Ooh, let's go.
So, well, actually,
Let's go.
Altius, it's persuasion or deception, depending on if you, as your character, are lying or telling the truth.
Okay,
You don't
okay, that's
don't
still fair.
specify, just roll, add it, and then Leo, say what your roll is.
Can someone fill me in real quick? My PC went to sleep.
oh, that's
We're
why.
trying to determine watch order.
And Altius is
Okay.
claiming that he's not too drunk to watch.
I'm doing insight. Oh, we died.
Oh,
Okay, so he met it. So Altius, are you telling the truth or are you lying?
I am lying.
He's drunk. He drunk, yo.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and persuade him to go to bed.
Yeah, good luck.
well,
Altius, Jacob hasn't drinking that much. I know you've been drinking. Whether you're drunk or not, it's probably best if he takes the watch.
First of all, who says that he has to watch alone? Second of all, you don't know me when I'm drunk.
talking
So-
quite a bit more.
Okay, and?
That is characteristic of being drunk.
My point being, I think it's perfectly okay if I do this watch.
Altius, you should go to bed. You took a lot. You sustained.
You should
a
go
lot,
to bed.
You
I-
sustained a lot of damage in the last fight as well.
You don't... Actually, did I?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I took hardly any. Yeah, if anything, if you're telling me that I took a lot of damage, you took a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I can handle
Hey.
the damage. You need to go to
I
bed.
can handle the... I am capable...
Feral.
Yeah.
I am going to use a sorcery point to subtly cast sleep on Altius at 3rd level.
Oh, shit.
Okay, go ahead and roll the necessary dice. Does he
Yeah,
have to make a
it's-
saving throw? Or
So
is it just depend on his
I
HP?
roll 5d8. Total is how many hit points of creatures it can affect. Creatures within
Okay.
20 feet of a point that I choose in ascending order of current hit points. Starting with the lowest current hit points. Oh, this could affect. This could not work. Possibly.
Wait, it's like a field of influence that you could...
Yeah.
What if you just cast it far enough behind Altius?
Yeah, I'll cast it behind to try to just get Altius in it.
Yeah.
Where's my
Um,
positioning?
enough.
Where's my positioning? I actually don't know.
Creature hit points. Must
That's
be
up to
equal
you, Farrell.
Less than
Well, you said you were kind of cozying off.
again additional 2d8. So I
Just
roll.
kinda
I guess I'm off to
7d8.
the side, so
You said you were
yeah.
just trying to relax, so you'd kind of be relaxing off to the side. So I would say it's probably easy enough for Jacob to get just you in it.
Oh,
Do you
That's pretty
do you
average.
have equal to or more hit?
That is actually
You have
almost
more hit points than
exactly
equal
what you
to.
do.
That is exactly my hit points right now. That is
So
my
it-
my
Shit.
HP at this
You just-
moment.
So you
Lowest creatures affected by a spell fall unconscious. What does it say?
I am at 32 HP.
Sleeper takes
out of
someone
46.
uses action step and wait. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next creature with the next lowest hit points. The creature's points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for it to be affected. So you fall asleep.
so right
I
in
fall
the
asleep.
middle of Altius claiming, "I'm not drunk. I'm perfectly fine to take this watch." Altius just falls over sleeping.
Do I notice him cast that?
I spelled
I-
it, so no.
Okay.
So
I
No
am
verbal or-
capable of this. I'm,
It's like he was a little more drunk
Altius
than
falls over.
he tried to claim.
I knew he was drunk, but I didn't think he was that drunk to fall asleep from talking.
He wasn't. I put him to sleep.
Oh, thank you.
that's probably going to be Altius's best night of sleep he's had in a long time.
But I should say if he takes any damage, or if we wake, we can still shake him awake or something. But it is technically magical sleep.
Okay. Well, then
So
let's
now
leave
that
him be.
leaves.
What is this like for me? Is this just a normal sleep, or do I feel as though I've been magically put to sleep?
You'll find out in the morning.
Oh,
It does. The first sentence of the spell is the spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. So I don't know what that means DM wise, but
So that leaves just Jacob and Leo awake.
all right. I will take second watch then.
Okay.
Go and tuck myself into bed.
Okay. Easy enough. As you kind of start to crawl into your bedroll. I think you have a bedroll. As you start to kind of crawl into sleep, all you really hear is just the noises of Watson, Butter, Narleaf, and Altius snoring. Altius specifically snoring pretty loudly. Leo, that just kind of leaves you awake, and the rest of the camp is still alive with a party. It's not as going strong anymore, as it seems like a lot of the lighter weight people have kind of followed suit, gone off to bed. It
I'd
seems
just like to
some
say
of the-
real quick, it is not normal for me to snore, but I definitely am snoring.
Yeah. It seems like some of the people have kind of went back underground, as they still had, camp down there too to sleep in. A bit better kind of lodging down underground, possibly. But go ahead and do a perception check for your night. Your watch.
Okay.
16.
16.
For the first bit, nothing really catches your eye. It's just the continuing drinking going on. A couple dwarves nearby seem to have started doing some drinking games, some kind of variations of darts. Couple of dwarves seem to be doing that knife game where they're stabbing between their fingers, and it is still a bit raucous, but towards the midpoint of your watch, it heavily dies down, and it seems like it's just kind of people up and cleaning. Some of the people that kind of stayed away from the drink. You do spot Mikhail a couple of times walking around, and he seems to have the same entourage with him. Kind of, you would assume that maybe it's his lieutenants or something. But eventually your watch comes to a close with nothing interesting
Okay.
transpiring.
Alright, then I will wake up Jacob and
I will say one thing during your watch is you actually did not see Clyde anywhere.
Wait, what happened to Clyde? Did we see him like before the party started?
Mhm.
I don't remember.
He was with you guys when you were asking Mikhail questions, and he kind of once the party started, he went off, got himself a drink, and you haven't seen him since.
Okay. Well. Alright, I'm gonna go wake up Jacob and...
Okay.
Hey, Jacob, it's your turn for watch.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
And
back
so-
while he takes his watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually say it's a good time to take a quick break because I have to pee.
Okay.
So
Okay.
take a quick 10 minutes. Be back at 8:33.
Okay.
Sound
All
good?
right. Sounds good.
All right. Be right back.
winning.
The hell
These
conversation did I just enter in?
You know, I was about to ask the same question.
Resin printing.
I wasn't recording that, by the way, so I don't worry.
I
wish you were.
Although Blue was.
Yeah.
Shit.
What's too soon? Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist, LC?
Brotherhood.
Because,
Brotherhood or the original?
A child, both of them, a child gets turned into a chimera with a dog, and they have to put it down
By their
That's fucking
father.
sad.
Okay,
by their own father.
Okay,
Yes, that's,
put it-
that is a key piece of
I
information.
don't think "put it down" is a proper term for what Scar did.
Look, that's
Well,
going almost too spoilery into what Scar can do.
Okay,
I guess
but,
you should have stayed spoilers, but
I would like to point out that is what, a 15-year-old show right now?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
Literally just obliterated.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And it was all
13.
because the dad wasn't good enough to keep his job, and so that was his way of proving that he was smart enough to keep his job. Was to turn his kid into a dog beast thing.
Yeah, because it is heavily implied that he did it with his wife in order to get his job.
Yes,
That's what, yeah.
heavily implied.
It's all but stated, really.
Yeah. Scar ate Mufasa. No, Scar just literally obliterated the thing.
You know what's actually sad about that?
He-
The dude is just straight incompetent too, because later in the series they have those fucking chimeric soldiers that can turn into an animal at will. So he completely just fucked the whole thing up anyway, because if he did it right, she would have been fine. He'd just been able to like turn into a dog.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
to be
no,
fair, he was he was like the first one to do any chimera
Yeah, I think they were
experimentation with
able-
humans.
Yeah,
So,
I think they were able to make the soldier things because of him.
well, in the original series, it was pretty much the case because he turned himself into a chimera in the original series, and he was
Oh, I remember
basically
that.
stated
That was all I...
basically stated to be the one who was doing all the other chimera research. I don't know if that happened in the manga or if that was just anime.
Although I guess the soldiers later on, they were probably made using the stone, right?
That's possible too. Just using the guy's research.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The show had some like fucked up shit going on in it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
Good show, yeah.
remember?
Fantastic show.
Yeah, great show.
One of the top tier
Like, remember
shows of all time.
remember the funeral?
It's
That was a happy time,
That shit was awful.
but it was a terrible day for Rain.
Terrible day for Rain.
Scar from The Lion King eats Mufasa.
He eats them?
Yeah.
Do we
So,
see
In
this?
what universe?
Let me see if I can find the video.
Wait,
I don't
you turned my drawing red and put it up there? Who did this? How did you turn it red?
Also, Blue, I didn't know you liked butts.
Huh?
You haven't seen that yet?
No, you liked butts?
I didn't know your Twitch was open. Dude, look at that screen. Look at Roll20. Scroll down.
What?
Scroll down, Blue.
Oh.
Oh
So,
damn.
I'm gonna talk about how it says nobody will see this, and we all saw it.
Fantastic.
I
Well,
did
he
not make you
DM'd
draw
me
that.
and
I'm
said,
sorry.
"Look down."
I saw this there when I told you to look down?
Yeah.
Ah, damn, so someone saw it before I messaged you.
Mm.
I had it down
It was
there
me.
since
I
the
wrote
very
that.
beginning.
Nice.
All right.
put the
First of
blue
all,
like
who
butts.
doesn't like butts, right? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
right?
That's
I
fair.
mean-
That's fair. That's fair. It depends.
Did you say
Oh,
I
It's
mean?
nature's
If they-
bongos. Let me tell you right.
Nature's bongos. It depends on the kind of butts. You have to be specific.
Dude,
Do I?
You like big
A
butts?
butt is a butt, my dude.
Okay,
Butt is a
but
butt.
what about big butts? Can you not lie?
That's the great thing about
Can
it.
you other brothers
What-
deny
I cannot deny.
that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face,
I get sprung.
Yes.
you get sprung?
Oh my god.
All right, back to Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
Yep. I
That's
assume I'm
such a
making
matter
a
of fact. I
perception
loved
check
it.
for my watch at night.
Yeah, I get sprung. That's what happens.
Gotta pull out. I don't even remember the rest of it.
No, Your Honor, I cannot deny. I do get sprung.
You're all awful.
No, we're all great.
Fantastic. Perception check, I'm assuming, for my watch?
Is everybody back? I didn't hear total.
Didn't Total just talk?
Did he talk? I didn't hear him.
Well, he's not talking right now, is he?
He is.
Total.
Totality.
I'm banning him from the server.
Okay. Well, total just died from that sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
Altius
Magical
just does
number.
not wake up. He had a stroke in the
God.
middle of the night.
Oh god.
That would fuck Jacob up so much.
He was allergic to
Damn.
alcohol.
So,
I drank alcohol in front of you earlier. Like when we first met, or around that time.
That
Have I
was
ever
the
had
first time
alcohol
I
in front of
drank
you?
in front of you guys, but I assume that I'm quite used to drinking, but mostly just.
Have I had drinks in front of the party at all?
Yeah, he has a
Uh,
terrible allergy to magic.
Has
Take
not
some
come.
mage
Okay,
therapy.
despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I've used magic to heal him, or does
Yeah.
that just offset?
Right, because it's a healing spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
Did you
healing
use
the,
nuts?
the allergy while you're...
is your
I'm not allergic to anything. I just died.
Wow. I mean, it happens like that sometimes, man. You know.
Rip around.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
So we
ready.
are-
Sorry.
We're all back.
Everyone gets
So,
Perception
Theo,
check.
Okay, Google. Turn
10.
on Tuppy.
10. Okay. So,
Wait. Can you make Google like roll a perception check for you?
Okay, Google. Roll a perception check. for me.
check.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Damn.
Fuck
You can do it in
It was
the
worth a
Discord
try.
channel.
It was worth a try.
We have the bot that would
Oh, try-
if you
okay.
hook up your
What is
roll
your
20 or your D&D Beyond character, it'll
Yeah,
do it.
Or yeah,
Well,
just
try-
ask it to roll a d20.
Yeah, try to roll a
Okay,
d20.
Google.
It'll do that.
Can you roll a d20?
You got 12.
Ooh, I got it.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Okay, now try doing it. Now try roll a d20 plus your modifier.
What's my
Well, you just add your modifier from there, right?
No, but you gotta have it say. You gotta add the
So-
modifier
so-
and then have it say it plus the modifier.
So roll D20 plus whatever your
roll a
modifier
d20
is.
with the plus, yeah.
Wait, what modifier do you guys want? What?
It's your
Whatever,
whatever
you
your
want.
modifier
Just
is.
asking
Okay.
Google.
Okay, Google.
Plus 3.
Roll a d20 plus 3.
It's 1.
Oh,
Okay, so it didn't add. So
You rolled a
God
negative
damn,
2.
you rolled a negative 2.
so it doesn't add the modifier. Noted.
somebody should totally just take a Google Assistant to a fucking like card shop where you can play D&D in public. Instead of like taking a sack of dice with you, just take a Google Assistant.
That would be hilarious, actually.
Right?
That would be great.
Oh,
you can make it
you
roll
would
a
get kicked out
nice
so
spot.
fast
Oh, yeah.
Why would you get kicked out? That'd be great.
because it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
He's gotta be like, okay, Google, roll.
I mean,
Cancel.
No, you just have it. You just have it said that your character name is okay Google. So when the DM says, okay Google, roll a perception.
Yes. That's a good one.
all right. So you rolled a
10.
for your perception check. All right. We'll get to that in a moment.
I will also say I probably will be taking time to. I assume we have like a little campfire going. I'd be staring into like the shadowies.
What the fuck is
No,
on my
absolutely
screen
not.
right now? Who is
I don't know.
drawing like the Eye of Asmodeus or ever?
Ismodius?
That would be either Discord or Kawaii.
It was not me, because I don't know what the hell that is.
Okay, then it's
Here, I
definitely
thought it was like the
Kawaii.
eyeball angel from Evangelion.
I thought
20th
it was the
Century
fucking
Boys.
the thing from
That
Yu-Gi-Oh
looked
that's
bad.
on his talisman.
No.
What?
No, it's
The
from
Eye of
manga.
Egypt or something.
Whatever it is.
Are
Eye
you
of
talking about the
Horus.
Millennium Eye?
For Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
No, it's not the Millennium Eye.
It's the Eye of Agamotto.
Eye of Horus?
Yeah.
No, it's not the Eye of Horus. I almost said it was like the Illuminati Eye, but I don't think it's that either.
We are so
Is it-
far off track.
It looks like something. Is it Bill from Gravity Falls?
No.
Hmm.
It's from manga. 20th Century Boys.
Okay. Watson.
Is knocked
With
the
the
fuck out.
You are knocked the fuck out. You are snoring quite well. For the first time in a bit, you actually your night is actually filled with dreams.
Oh.
A lot of it is just kind of dreams, like scenes from your time in Khymall, you know, and doing investigations and whatnot. It's a lot of like pleasant dreams. It's just you doing your job. But eventually your dreams start to kind of follow a similar path, where you start having dreams of scenes where in each of your dreams you notice this cloaked individual that seems to be following you in all of your dreams, and it seems to like it like stress your dreams start to get like more and more stressful as you start to notice it more and more, and your sleeping gets more and more restless. And Jacob, while you're doing your watch, you actually start to take notice of like Watson like tossing and turning and talking in his sleep.
And
eventually one specific like scene in your dreams, you're like cornered in a dark alley with this cloaked individual like slowly approaching you. And just when they get within like 15 feet, you're quickly brought awake, drenched in like cold sweat and like breathing heavily, like gasping for air.
Watson, you okay?
I'm we're at the
Grab
camp.
him some water and bring it over to him.
Oh, thank you. Oh man.
Bad dream?
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh boy. I was I think I was like you know how dreams slip your mind once you wake up. I don't know. I think I was like in an alleyway. Someone was coming at me. I just can't remember who it was. I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
I feel like I saw him earlier, but I don't know if I was just seeing things. I don't know.
Like you saw him
Something's
here?
off, that's all. I don't know. It might have just been the shock of
find it-
bumping into somebody. It just kind of took me by surprise.
You kind of find it hard to focus for a moment because you're still kind of having some of the alcohol in your system, but it is kind of the cloaked individual is extremely familiar to you. Like it might be something that you might have to think about harder future wise, like
Okay.
when you're not drunk. It's on your mind for the moment.
Well,
Yeah, not. I'll be fine. It's just a dream. It's just a dream.
all right. Well,
Thank you for the water. Oh man, did I need that?
try
I just completely downed whatever water you gave me.
to get some rest.
What time is it? Is it almost morning?
I have no idea.
It's about like 4 a.m. 5 a.m. actually, because you guys started your watches pretty late. So the sun's not necessarily rising yet, but it's you got a couple more hours of watch.
Have I finished fixing that watch ever?
I don't believe so. I think you guys
I didn't
picked it
think
up.
so either.
You played around with it a little bit. And...
I might continue tinkering with that while in between watch here.
Okay. You don't necessarily have any like tools that can fix it, but like a dexterity check will be worth tossing.
At least to try to figure out like what I need to do to fix it.
Okay, do an intelligence check.
Okay.
Just to see like if you can figure out the mechanism and how to open it and whatnot.
Oh, I'm not as smart as I thought I was.
Yeah.
Hey,
good.
cool. 21.
Apparently smarter than I
So-
thought you were.
After the kind of little moment with Watson, he quickly seems to fall back asleep as his snores louder and louder. A few moments later, you pop out that watch that you found, and with a quick like once over, you manage to figure out a way to pop the back off of it. Easy enough. You pop it off, and you kind of spend a moment just looking through it. It's a bit hard because it's in the middle of the night, but because you have dark vision and you're near a campfire, you position yourself in a way that you can kind of look into the mechanisms and whatnot, and you're able to see that it looks like quite a bit of sand had managed to fill in to the mechanism a bit and kind of clogged it, and it looks like a couple of the gears might have gotten kind of wedged out of line.
Okay.
It's something that you could potentially try to do.
Just need to get
I'd
some
say
like Tinker's tools.
you could try to do it without Tinker's tools, but the tools would certainly help.
Right.
It would probably make it easier for you.
All right.
Is kind of what you surmise.
Keep that in mind and put it back.
Okay.
Keep looking back and forth between the moon and the shadowies and the fire.
Yep. You stoke the fire every once in a while. The party has largely died. The cleaning crews have all found bedrolls and have gone to sleep. You don't see Mikhail anywhere. Clyde, nowhere to be found. And eventually the sun starts to rise over the mountains surrounding the valley. And you start to hear some stirring from the camp as people start to awake. Your watch was successful.
Cool. So everyone got their long rest?
Yep, go ahead. Everybody gets a long rest.
Hell yeah.
How do we do this in long rest?
Give
There we
back
go.
all my spell slots.
Yes.
Fantastic.
All my spell slots, all my lay on hands.
I just remembered I have a leech named Carl in my backpack.
Oh, ooh, Carl be
Carl's-
bussin'.
Carl's probably very dead.
Oh,
You
yeah, my
angry?
channel divinity back.
I don't have one of. Alright. Is anyone like making breakfast for the group, or is it like a fend for yourself breakfast kind of idea?
Most of the people getting up seem to be like the cooking kind. You see a couple people kind of eating some like basic rations, so it doesn't seem like anybody's going to be making breakfast. So it's easy enough for you to kind of figure out that it's kind of a fend for yourself.
We'll go and consume a ration and then get some ready to hand to the drunks as they wake up.
Okay.
The sun burns my eyes, and I refuse to roll my head out of the pillow.
I'm gonna be pretty early to wake up.
Yeah, you didn't have any liquor in you, so it's just a typical morning for Leo. What you will notice though is that Altius is still passed the fuck out. He did not. He hasn't rolled over once in his sleep. He's exactly where he fell asleep.
Hey, Jacob.
Same posture, position.
How long is he going to be like that?
You know, I don't know.
Do you know if there's a way we can wake him up?
You should be able to just shake him awake.
Just poke him with a stick.
I'm gonna like.
It was the first time I was successful. I tried in the cave with Mikhail, but
I'm gonna
work.
take my sheathed sword and just kind of like. Who is it that punched the person when they woke up? That was Altius, right?
It was Altius, and he punched me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So I'm just gonna let you do this.
I'm gonna take my sheathed sword, just with the scabbard on it, and just kind of poke him in the shoulder with it, from a distance.
Do you fucking stab him?
No, I said scabbard on it. There's a scabbard on it, dude.
So you start poking him essentially with a stick.
Yeah, pretty much. Altius, wake up.
One way to wake him up.
Roll a strength check for me.
A strength? Oh god. What is my
I'm just imagining Armin stab Aaron, you know?
I'm pretty sure I have a high strength modifier.
Probably.
I have a decent strength modifier. Okay. So 14.
So you take your scabbard sword and you do a quick 2 jabs and step back, kind of expecting a Altius punch to be in your direction. And Altius's body just kind of shifts at the reaction, doesn't move, and his snores continue.
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Do I need to roll another strength check?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's higher.
You pushed slightly harder.
So with a little bit more force this time, you poke him hard. And his body takes the pokes, and he shifts a bit more this time, and all of a sudden his eyes awaken, and
I come out swinging.
He comes out swinging. Doing a so.
I don't actually. That was a joke.
Okay.
But
I mean, it'd be funny.
It would be funny.
It would be funny, but no, that's not what happened.
Okay. Altius, you, for the duration of your magical sleep, it was the best fucking sleep you've had in a long time. That shit was tight. You wake up and you feel really good.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
What time is it?
How do you feel?
Is it morning?
It is morning.
How are you feeling?
Here, have a question.
Did I go on watch?
No,
No?
you passed out.
What do you mean I passed out?
You passed out. Practically
What?
mid-sentence.
You're talking about how you weren't drunk and just fell asleep as you were talking.
I wasn't that drunk. I remember everything except.
Well, apparently you were that drunk.
I
Just gaslight the shit out of
That's not too
I love it.
good.
Do I believe them?
Maybe that's not too lawful good paladin.
Fucking gas.
No, you were super drunk. Yeah, no, you were crazy.
Do a persuasion check and an insight. Well, persuasion or deception check and an insight check. Because that is kind of.
I did tell Leo that I cast a spell on him.
Alright. I guess I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything more. Just like, well, I mean, you fell asleep. I'm not gonna say much more than that.
Did you say you're not gonna say much more than that?
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying you,
I
you just
mean-
fell asleep.
I may have helped you fall asleep.
I rolled a 14 on on insight.
I'm still gonna ask for a persuasion or
Okay.
actually that would be a persuasion because you're technically not deceiving, but there still is more to the story than just you fell asleep. So just do a persuasion check for me.
I got a 3. Are you kidding?
So yeah, Altius, there's a little bit more there than like his words come out and they sound very truthful, but like something about like his manners.
Do I know about sleep spells?
His
I'm probably like giggling a little bit.
Jacob casted a sleep spell the day before.
Do I
did.
remember him doing that? Like, did he
You-
say that he was gonna do it?
Jacob,
did he just do
casted
it?
on Mikhail, didn't you?
I did. That was.
So you,
Did
it
you
was a
say
plan
you were gonna do
thing.
it?
Yeah.
Did we
Because-
plan that? Like, you said
Yeah.
that you were gonna do that?
I said I could try to put him to sleep as he comes around the corner, but it didn't work against him.
So you
you-
know that Jacob is capable of a sleep spell.
And I'm kind of giggling a little bit. So
I don't. I
if you're looking confused, be like, I did help you fall asleep a little bit.
Fine. Jacob cast a sleep spell on you. You were drunk. I could tell.
You really wanted to take a watch, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't have a drunk person taking watch. You weren't that drunk, but you did get a
you
little.
put me to sleep.
Did you at least sleep
Yeah.
well?
Can you do that again?
Did you at least sleep well?
Theoretically.
That was wonderful. Can you do that? Are you capable of doing that like easily, or did it like take a lot of work? Like,
Well,
Did it take a spell slot?
that was as strong as I could do last night. But I could do it with a little bit less. But it depends. It works based on the other person.
I owe you
like,
I owe you a favor
attitude.
because that was great. Just thank you? Question mark.
You're welcome. I think.
All right. So, what
But yeah,
happened
I
while I was
theoretically
out?
could try to do that again if you'd like.
Well, we'll talk about it later. What did anything happen?
Not during my watch. Yeah, no.
No, you took away Scoopy.
Scoopy's gone.
What the hell?
Oh, it's.
Place with a leash.
Carl!
Is that Terraria? Wait, is that Terraria?
No,
What
What?
the fuck is that?
It's a leech.
it's a leech.
Oh, I thought that was a.
That's so too drunk.
What is that? That's a leech?
Leech.
I
Yeah.
thought that was.
You never seen a leech before?
I'll be honest. I thought that was a
Has no one here watched Steve Irwin? For God's
Terraria
sake.
world. I have not seen Steve Irwin. I've watched Coyote Peterson.
Anyhow,
How do I ban Discord again?
Wow. What's wrong with Coyote Peterson?
Well, he's no Steve Irwin.
You're right. But he's Coyote. He did a bunch. He got stung by a bunch of things that sting.
Yeah, that's true.
I was about to say Carl spelled backwards is dark, and I'm like, that's not true.
Not even close.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Can we just pretend it is though?
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I mean, I guess Leo
Anyways.
doesn't have the highest intelligence, so he'll believe it for a second. before just looking like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
Okay. Anyhow.
You guys do
what-
notice that Butter and Watson are still sleeping.
Yeah, they drank a lot more than you did, but it was easier to convince them to go to sleep. I did lie to them, though. I told them there was a lot of ale and chicken.
Yeah, you're a horrible person. And
mean,
I
got
said
the
that
job
as
done.
in character.
I don't think I'm a horrible person, but
You lied to drunk people? That's really cool.
Cool.
they were going to just fall
But you lied
asleep
to your
in
mother
the
as well.
corner of a tent surrounded by a bunch of
And
those people
they were
we
probably
don't
having
know.
fun.
They had to crawl back to camp.
They were crawling.
They were?
Well, at least Butter
I
was.
guess I wasn't paying attention.
Well, Watson was like kind of crawling, but I was helping him walk.
Butter was, and Watson.
Geez, some people can't watch their alcohol, I guess.
Watson didn't look much better.
It's about time that during this like kind of back and forth conversation you guys are having that you actually take notice and see Mikhail's approaching your guys' camp.
Ah, Lord, here he comes.
Good. I actually did want to ask him a few more questions.
Yeah, you and your questions.
A few moments later, he makes it to the camp. He's like, "Well, oh wait, that's Clyde's voice."
I was gonna say that's very different.
Good morning. I trust you lots had good sleep.
For once.
Yes.
I trust
they-
you
they
didn't
drank
drink
a
too
little.
much.
Uh,
At that moment, he like takes note of Butter and Watson both pass the fuck out. Still.
well, most of us didn't.
I don't think anybody had that many drinks. I mean, I think we all kept our cool.
Well, we didn't have too much of a fight go on, so I think it was a successful night.
Do you have fights
I
that
haven't
happen a lot
seen-
during those kinds of parties?
Occasionally. Usually when I break out the good stuff, a couple of the guys get a bit rowdy.
Sure, some people even bet on it.
That's why I don't.
Oh,
drink.
yes. I haven't seen your man Clyde around. Did he stay the night?
I didn't see him
No.
either. He wasn't here when we set up camp.
Not exactly our man either. He just kind of showed up right before we came into the ruins here.
So,
Jacob pauses because he remembered about Clyde coming to steal something from these people. I don't mention it, but I visibly paused, like, in thought for a minute.
Interesting.
Really is. Have you seen him?
I have not. I came to ask where he is.
That's, and I remember at this moment, I'm like, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
So, are you spending more time here, or are you heading back to Abresis?
We
Good,
should
well,
head
I'm not
back to
answering.
Abresis.
I was going to ask you a couple more questions.
I visibly roll my eyes.
Are you planning on keeping this as your base now that we know about it?
Actually, we were actually talking about that last night. Because we kind of foresee making a bit more moves sometime soon, we might be looking to move to a safe house near Ibrissus.
Okay. just didn't know if when we report back if we should mention how, like, where about, or just say it was somewhere out in the desert. Probably just go with that. Also, when we fought that fire elemental, there was like the altar thing. Do you know what that is? We couldn't break it.
That was Nollid's thing. He was not very forthcoming with information.
Yeah, I bet.
Those
He
fire
kept most of us away.
those fire elementals are dangerous. I feel like we should get rid of the altar somehow. I feel like it'd be in best interest of all of us.
Do you know, was that something he created there, or is that something that was found here?
Actually, it kind of falls into your first question. Nowlid led us to this place. This was something he read about. He told us that this would be a safe place, and there he started experimentations.
So he probably needs this altar to summon those fire elementals. Or at least that's what he used to summon them.
I do not know.
And
All I know is he was down there quite a bit, and he was doing lots of things that he wouldn't share with us. He kept us at an arm's length, so to say.
And then one person in the town that I at least want to trust, do you know of Sorceress Vi? Do you know if they're trustworthy?
Vi.
She didn't seem to like the mayor.
He kind of takes a moment to, like, stroke his beard. He's like, Indro, a elf, yes?
Yes?
Yes.
Forgot that.
I know of her. I wouldn't say I know her well, but she, I wouldn't say was a friend of Nalid, but I remember during time in the city, I saw those two together occasionally. I wouldn't say I ever did business with her, but I do know of her. You say she's against the mayor?
She definitely wasn't for the mayor, at least. She also gave us most of the information that we led us to Nalid and why we suspected he was the one doing this.
Would you say she might be interested in assisting?
I'm not too sure. We only met once. We could try to make contact and ask. If you don't think that would be too risky.
She didn't seem to want to talk to us very much. If I remember
We also
correctly.
did give her quite a bit of money, though, for her information.
It'd probably be best to keep civilians out of it.
True.
Tell you what.
I do want to talk to her again, though. She might know something I'd like to know about myself, at least.
You guys have been into a baristas. Yes, yeah, right here, yes. I do have a man that you can try to contact. He tends to visit the Broken Badger. Have you heard? That would be the inn
Was that
you
the
guys
name of the
stayed at.
inn that we
Inn.
stayed at the first
Oh,
time?
yeah.
I have a man by the name of Phelim. Phelim Bemir.
Felum.
Have we heard that name before?
Quick out of character.
Felum.
Okay, thank you.
You have not heard of him. He is a friend. He's given me information. And he could potentially get the message to me. He knows the safe places that we stay at. He's a human male, probably about 40 years, you know, about 5'6" feet, dark brown hair. It's easy enough, but he pulled to his pocket and pulls out this like yellow looking like piece of cloth and hands it to you. Just flash this to him and he'll know that you're with me. Or he'll know what to do, I should say.
Okay. I'll take the cloth. So it's a yellow cloth?
Yeah, it's just a yellow cloth. If you open it up, it actually has what looks to be like a whale stitched to like the middle, kind of like a small handkerchief design.
Should we also mention the sunken whale, the code word you had told us? Or
It
just
will
hand him
help,
this?
yes.
Okay.
A whale will help. Do you have more questions?
That's all I wanted to know.
What about your sleeping mates?
I don't really know. Can try to wake them, I guess. Go tap Watson, see if I can wake him up.
Okay.
Give 1 second.
Watson, how
So I
deep
come out
asleep are you?
swinging, right? No, I'm kidding.
Okay. So, anyways, I started blasting.
Just take a. You just spin over and shoot me with your crossbow. Oh.
Do I roll like a resistance to prodding?
It's up to you whether or not you're sleeping enough that you feel like you would need to be prodded, or if you would just wake up.
I probably need to be woken.
Okay. Go ahead and do just like a strength check with your poke.
Oh, pretty good. 17.
17. So yeah, Watson, your the rest of your night was kind of dreamless. It was a pretty calm sleep. Eventually you do wake up. You wake up to like a persistent poking on your like left arm, and it gets more and more annoying until finally you wake up groggily with somewhat of a headache to see a Jacob standing over you with his fingers dug into your shoulder, and like a Mikhail just standing there staring at you with like his hands on his hips, kind of like looking a little like trying to
I do
get
also have a ration for him.
Okay, and Jacob's also holding a ration up like right above your face.
So yeah, I like slowly like peel my face off the pillow. It's like it's
Good morning, tough night.
I wouldn't call it tough, but the morning's worse, if you know what I mean.
I think I do know.
Uh,
Your party here tells me you're planning to shove off days. Last chance to ask questions before you leave.
Do you have a good night?
Slept well, if that's what you're asking. Yes.
Okay. Um. Uh. No,
I don't
I don't
mean to
think
be
so.
I don't mean to be rude, but I do have things to do today, so
Um.
I
I.
just didn't know if
What?
you had anything you wanted to know. You seem to be pretty inquisitive, but if not, that's fine.
Um. I, did you ask him anything?
A little bit. Fill
Okay.
you in later.
Uh. I can't. I don't think so.
All right.
Maybe give me a couple minutes, but it sounds like he needs to go about his business here.
how about this? I check back in 15 minutes.
Yeah. It sounds good.
Okay, I'm going to have breakfast. You collect your thoughts. And he heads off.
Wait, hold on. I do have a question. There's breakfast. What's for breakfast?
I believe your friend has your breakfast, and he continues walking away.
Oh, okay. Wait. So it's for breakfast?
I
You
just
got.
had a ration for you.
Oh,
That's all we
okay.
had.
I guess that's good. Hold on. Let me get up. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Uh, so what did you ask him about? So if I can
I
get
just
something to ask.
I wanted to know if he knew anything about the altar, but it seems like that was mainly knowledge business. And then I asked if he knew that sorceress that we had talked to in town, and I asked if he had planned on staying here, which it sounds like they're planning on moving. But we did get contact information for someone that stays at that bar that we stayed at that burned down.
Oh, really?
I don't know if we'll be able to, if they've fixed it up by now or not.
Well, it's somewhere to start. It's a lead.
Yeah.
We could take as many of those as we can get right now. Uh, well, I don't know. What time were you trying to set off? Are we all going? Are we all going together? He said he's moving too, or are we
They
going?
probably aren't coming with us. Also, it's like Clyde probably snuck off in the middle of the party.
Oh,
He came here to take something from these people.
well, it's
I
probably
don't
good
know
that
if
he
he is trustworthy.
got out of here then, huh?
Yeah, but also maybe he's working against us, and now he
Yeah.
knows all about what we're doing.
Well, that's the risk we took taking him into the party, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's not like we knew him when he just kind of walked up on us at camp.
I didn't tell Kyle about it, but I'm sure they'll figure it
Well,
out when they find whatever's missing. Hopefully, it was something of knowledge.
fingers crossed. Sounds like more of a Clyde and Mikhail problem than our problem, though.
Right. He probably does
I'm
assume
trying to
Clyde.
remember like what our last conversations were. I'm like, because I don't remember the details of our talks before, other
With
than the
Mikhail?
yeah, other than I remember the like Oku was like framing him and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
it
I
was
can't remember. I can't remember what I asked then to ask now.
okay. Basically,
We
just if you got Maria, that would help.
Yeah, I have that. So the old governor Kareem was
Kiram.
killed. Kiram, sorry, was
Right.
killed, and they tried to frame Mikhail for it. Mikhail thinks it was
Right.
Oku that did it. That's- me. Hi, knowledge has changed within the last month, and Mikhail's been wanting to break off from him for a little while now.
Did we ever figure out like what his and Knowledge's connection was in the first place? Was that discussed?
I believe he said they were acquaintances,
Yeah.
and they bonded over a shared stain for
Oku.
Right.
We also got a code word, the sunken whale, to meet with anyone to know if they know him or work with him.
Okay.
We're also supposed to take something for his daughter, and
I was muted and I was mentioning, don't we also have to talk to his daughter or something?
we don't know who his daughter is yet either.
Mm-mm.
So that's a question for him.
Yeah, I guess we'll figure out who she is. I don't know. We got some more information for leads in the city.
I
Guess that's
think
most
for the most
everything,
part, we
right?
just have to get back to Abrisa.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Well, yeah, I don't know how many more questions I really got for him. Honestly, we got a new lead in the city. We got information on Okuv. We know how to find friendlies in the city. I don't know. I think that's about everything, right?
I think we just have to get whatever he wants to take to his daughter, and that's about it.
And
All
as you
right
say
then.
that, you actually do spot Mikhail heading back over. Looks like he's eating some sort of like a dry ration, like granola bar looking thing. And he's moseying his way back to your group.
Well, at least your breakfast wasn't any better than mine. I felt like I was missing out.
Yeah, not the best. But we ate the good stuff last night, so it makes
Oh man,
taste a bit better.
yeah, that was sure great. Thank you again for having us. We
Of
appreciate it.
course.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank you.
for joining forces, I guess. Helping out. You'll be
Sounds
doing
like the way
very
to put
good
it.
for the city.
That's
Well,
all I want to do.
my friend here informed me that you gave us the name of a friendly in the city that we can seek out.
Yes,
Sounds awesome.
he's a friend. He's somebody I trust.
Excellent, excellent. That'll be at the at that old bar, right?
Yep. And if you do see what's his name? If you do see Telfin, send him my thanks. He's a good man.
We will.
I'll be sure. I'll be sure to pass that along. And
Make sure you tip him well as well.
oh, we certainly will. Speaking of passing along, there was something you wanted us to give or say to your daughter, correct?
And actually, when you mentioned that, his like complexion softens a little. He's like, "Oh, yes, thank you for reminding. It's a bit embarrassing, but he pulls out like a folded note. It's not the best like looking piece of paper. Like it's kind of stained looking, gross, but you know, beggars can't be choosers when you're in the middle of a fucking desert.
Yeah.
It is waxed shut though, and he kind of holds it out. He's like, if you wouldn't mind, I actually would appreciate if you do have the time.
Of course. Who is it that we have to give it to?
He'll give you like the actual like address. Basically, it'll be easy enough to find when you're in town, but it'd be like hard to explain right now.
Right.
So
all right. So we get a place.
Take a left at the fourth dock. Don't go into the water. Go up the hill next to the bell tower, below the dartboard. There will be a tunnel you take. No, it's yeah. He gives you instructions.
All right.
Does he give a name?
I'll.
He doesn't give a name. He just gives you direction.
We will make sure to deliver this.
I appreciate it. Well,
I
if
guess,
you don't,
yeah.
if you don't have
Huh.
other questions, it's. I do want to know which road did you take to here? By chance, did you take the southern coastal road, or did you drive along the north?
We tried to stay along the coast, at least at the start, but we got attacked by some lobster thingies. So we kind of went a little bit more inland until we got to the mountain range, which is where we met up with Clyde before we came in.
Do you want to get back to the city faster, or
If there's a faster way, that would be great.
it's faster but potentially more dangerous?
I'll look over at the group.
If you're smart, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you're
How dangerous?
stupid,
What do you mean dangerous?
let's just say it is a somewhat of a hunting ground. But if you're smart and you stay on solid ground, you should have no problem.
We got attacked by lobsters because one of our guys had the horse watch.
No,
we know-
we
No,
got
that
attacked
was
by
not
on this
lobsters.
map.
Because the guy... No, you're right.
Because they
that was the
got
guy
fish.
yeah, another instance of... But there was another instance where Butter had a horse watch us instead of someone else.
Hey, the horse actually alerted us.
Yeah, it did, which was
Yeah,
surprising.
horses are great.
But also,
Don't
still...
talk crap on the horse now.
MVP.
Let's pull all our narrow leaf accusations back.
Okay. First of all, this is a
You know
shot.
that wasn't in character. Narrowleaf looks towards Watson with like an appreciative, like, hell yeah, Nate. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I
Cheers
would
from Iraq.
I would also like to point out that this was not a shot at Narrowleaf. Narrowleaf has been a good horse. This was a shot at Butter.
That's right. You've been a great little horse. Look at you. You're so cute.
I will say the northern road, because it's more of a hunting ground, most
For what?
animals tend to stay away.
Hunting ground for what?
It is, you're not familiar with the sandworms, are you?
Sandworm?
I am not.
It might be safer to stay on
Please
the
enlighten
southern
me.
road.
They big beasts that burrow underground. They don't like mountains. They don't like solid ground. But they're big and eat things that are small, like you and me.
Why don't we stay on the southern road?
We're small compared to these things.
Yeah,
Oh, I know I'm small. Jeez, that don't sound
I-
no fun.
I will say the northern road is considerably faster, and like I said, if you're smart, you'll be fine. My crew with the northern road many times, and we haven't had issues.
So we just need to not
Is he
let
lying?
Butter
Did he lie about
drive,
that?
Do an insight check.
just in case he takes us off course
Doing
again.
one. I don't believe that for a second.
He's telling the truth.
Really? He's
Yeah.
claiming that it's dangerous and that his group didn't have a hard time with it?
It's
I don't-
it's dangerous if you're stupid, he said.
Okay, then we
So-
shouldn't take the northern path.
That's what I was trying to get at with the whole Butter comment, but...
Yeah, we
If
shouldn't
we
take the
just
northern path.
leave-
I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but in fact, none of the bulbs are lit because there's no outlets. But
Do you have a map?
We
I don't have the map
think
on
we
me.
did
Who
have
has
a
it?
map.
Yeah, we do have a map.
It's probably on the cart, so I go and grab the
Let me see.
map from the cart.
Okay, so he'll wait for you to get the map out, and then he'll spread it, and he'll stretch it out, and he'll point out that the section that it looks like it's a short section. It's between, kind of like in between Abresis and the mountains themselves, like right in the middle. And he's like, right here. This is what I'm talking about. It's a small section. It would probably take you a day at the most to get through. But it shaves 3 days at least off your travel time. It's, yes,
You've
more
piqued my
dangerous,
interest.
but you'll get
Quite
there
a bit
faster,
faster.
use less supplies, and you get to Abresis faster. He said that
You
twice.
piqued my interest because I am one for not more walking.
I will also say the sandworms are very awesome to see.
I feel like we should try and be on the safe side.
No,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
hope I kind
You're
of
not the one that's
see
walking
them.
here.
But
You've
we
suggested a
just
good
can't
point.
let Butter drive.
Butter is still slipping too.
If he was awake, I probably wouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk him, Nichols. Risk him, like, passing out again like he did and having us go off course again.
Is there like any specific way we can walk to not attract the worms?
Just stay on the solid ground. That's all you need. The worms like the sand. They don't like the mountains, the rock. They can't burrow through it.
Okay.
So as long as you stay on solid ground, they don't hunt you. Also, if you do the cool ass like sand walking dance from Dune, they don't see you.
See, that's what I'm glad you got it.
The funny one.
Fantastic.
I think that we should take it.
It's 3 days that we could get back to town. I'm hoping my owl's back there. Honestly,
Your owl's dead.
You had an owl?
Hell yeah.
I don't know that. I'm not there.
How's your leech doing though? That's what I'm worried about. Have you fed the leech?
Carl! I forgot
Carl-
about Carl!
Is bussin'.
I'll go and try to pull Carl out of the bed.
Carl's looking pretty hungry.
He's alive?
Carl wants food.
Do I know what leech is?
Yeah, they drink
Blood.
blood.
Is that it? Leeches are like good for you though, right?
We don't.
Medicine check?
What do
Medicine
you?
check?
They
It
were,
depends if you're a
they were in
medieval.
the 1800s.
Are you a medieval doctor? Then yes.
Do I think
At least you
that
think.
putting a leech on
Do a medicine check.
Butter would be at least somewhat beneficial or not detrimental?
Do,
Why on butter?
Because he's drunker than everyone else and still asleep.
You're trying to get the leech drunk.
I don't know if it would help with the hangover.
Leech
what?
therapy. Leeches are effective.
I don't know. Leeches like do things.
Leeches are effective at increasing blood circulation and breaking up blood clots. It should be no surprise that they can be used to treat circulatory disorders and cardiovascular disease.
Plus, Butter like passed out that one
Chemical-
time, and we don't know what that was about. He was like asleep for multiple days.
Chemicals
So-
derived from leech saliva can be made into pharmaceutical drugs that can treat hypertension.
With a 16, are you proficient with medicine?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I will say you've read about like leech therapy back at the library, so it's a thing. You've never necessarily seen it done nor done it yourself. So
I put
worst?
Carl on Butter.
yeah, at
Like,
the
on
worst,
his-
you're like, what's the worst that can happen?
Put it on like his arm.
Okay. Kawhi, are you still on a call?
Yes.
Butter seemingly doesn't seem affected by it, but Carl latches on and visibly just eating or drinking.
Is Carl as big as the pitcher, or is Carl a little guy?
Carl's small.
Okay. if Carl gets like where he's
About 2
drinking
units.
too much blood, I'll try to take him off, but
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on it.
How did we get Carl again?
I fell into a puddle and it was on me.
Yep.
Oh.
Your mic cut out, Blue.
Oh,
I think he muted himself.
I fell into a puddle and I muted myself.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
muted
think
right
so.
now.
I can hear you.
Is Blue talking? I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear Blue.
Yeah, I can't
Oh, I
hear
can
Blue
hear
either.
Wow.
I can't hear him. either.
Wow. Yeah, I fell in a puddle.
Okay.
It's there.
I see it. I see his little thing lighting up, but I still don't hear what's going on.
Hold on. Let me ban him from the server. Yeah. So
You banned
Carl
the
starts
server
to.
owner?
No, I can't. Carl starts to enjoy his breakfast on breakfast a la butter.
Olive butter. Perfect.
So,
I was-
Mikhail's like, look, I don't, I am just suggesting if you want to get back to city faster, it's an idea. I would say it might be beneficial if you get back and start getting more information, but ultimately it is up to you.
Yeah, we'll start packing our things and we'll head out shortly.
Okay. If
Thank
you do get into the city and you do meet up with Phelim, have him send me a letter. I would like to know at least you made it alive and not dead on a road somewhere or in a worm's belly. Yes?
We'll have him do that.
All right. And this about this Clyde fella. Is he a friend of yours? I'm getting mixed messages after last night and this morning, and now he's gone. Like, what is his deal?
I can't say I can vouch for him per se. He helped us when we were fighting the fire elemental. He seemed indifferent.
Is he against knowledge?
I don't think so.
I don't remember him.
I think he seems. I don't think he's for knowledge. I don't think he's against knowledge. I think he's indifferent.
He agreed not to say anything yesterday.
He did.
He seems to be doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Well, I won't. I will say that if we do see him, we won't kill him. Then,
he came to take something. I think.
I'm gonna do like the Stewie looking at Brian thing.
As am I.
I don't know if it was yours or his or knowledge or what he had told us was that it was something from the ruins and not from you guys, and that it was some ancient book.
And you waited to tell me this till now?
I kind of forgot about it until now. We never saw him get the book. He did disappear for a while we were in the cave.
A book, you say? Was it one of knowledge or?
I don't know. He had said it was an ancient magical book. Like it was from the ruins.
Do you just a charisma check for me?
$17?
Okay. He looks you over for a moment before just giving like a nod. He's like, none of my men, I will say, are much for reading. So I don't think it was anything of importance to us. But I do appreciate you telling me this.
Wasn't I completely forgot until this morning, and then yeah, I don't know.
I understand. If you do see Clyde, well, if we see Clyde, We will keep him at arm's length, but we will refrain from killing him.
I think that
Is
seems smart.
that a fair assessment?
Yeah. We really don't know much about him. He showed up in the middle of the night while we were in the mountains.
He seemed to be a bit mysterious. I agree. But anyways, I have things to do, got a camp to pack, and things to prep. So I am going to go and enjoy the rest of my breakfast, maybe have a drink, and go to work.
We'll start packing and head to Abrisa.
Good luck. Goodbye. And he turns off and walks away.
I'll look over at Leo and be like, I don't know if I should have told him that.
Well, I don't know if
I don't know if
you
we
should
should
have
have
either. But
in the first place.
at the very least, nothing bad seemed to have come out of it.
It doesn't seem like it was anything of theirs anyway, so it's probably okay.
I guess so. We should start packing.
Double check that Carl isn't eating too much and try to wake up Butter.
Are we gonna... We should roll
Why?
for
Are
how
you
much
still on
stealth
the
has
phone?
been taken. For how much blood has been taken.
32 liters of blood.
God damn!
He did! How many liters of blood
No.
does an average human have?
It's a Verdant.
He's like a gnome.
Uh,
5.
Butter
He's
is,
extra.
5 liters.
you know, it seems as though the alcohol has like really gotten to Butter, and he's just unresponsive to any kind of like product to wake you guys up. To the rest of the group, it kind of seems like you might just have to pick him up and toss him in the cart.
You should take a leech off of Butter.
Yeah, I'll try to take Carl off of Butter.
Do I know about leech therapy?
Do a medical check. Are you proficient in medical?
I'm not.
Okay,
But he is
do a med-
proficient in leeches.
Leech is my weapon.
I'm proficient
of
in
choice.
nature. Do I know that maybe leeches are not good for people?
Do a nature
Actually,
check.
I've got expertise in
What just happened to the audio?
He like slowly got quiet.
he faded out.
Yeah, he did. Okay, that wasn't just me.
I thought it was just me. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Leo, in your time with the girded healers,
I'm back. What happened?
Do
That's what we were wondering.
you like got snapped by Thanos?
You literally
Okay.
faded out. It was weird.
You did the
Okay,
old
so as I
Spider-Man,
was
don't
saying,
feel
I've got
so good.
I've got expertise in nature.
Yeah, do a nature check.
Okay.
Leo,
Like, do I think
your
that
time
this
with
is
the
a good
girded
idea?
healers, you do remember at least once being within the halls of your Knight's Academy that leeching was a medical thing that was done. It certainly has its uses. It's not necessarily a common technique, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Just as long as you make sure the leeches don't like drain the victim.
Yeah.
And Altius, leeches suck blood, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
Yeah, I'll try to
We should get
take Carl
going.
off.
okay. You honestly, it's a leech. It's easy to pop him off.
And I'll put him down. And be like, I don't think we should take you, buddy.
You're
You
gonna
were a
leave
good
Carl
friend.
behind?
Oh, this is that Butterfree episode all over again.
Like I don't think I can care for a leech, guys.
If a leech could look sad,
Carl would look sad.
Carl would look sad.
I'm sorry, Carl. I'm sure you'll
Just-
find more friends.
Just put him in a jar or a bottle or something. It's a leech, for God's sake.
Carl dies
You
of
know-
a broken heart.
Oh,
You know that old meme of like,
If you guys want to take Carl, I'll still
Would
be
you-
friends with him.
No,
I don't think I can keep him.
Altius wants nothing to do with this leech. I don't care.
Leech is gross, bro. You know that old meme of you can take you receive $100 million, but a snail is forever hunting you for the rest of your life.
Oh god,
That's the
Carl's
leech.
coming for me.
Carl, that's the snail.
Carl is
except
now
it's a
hunting
leech.
you for abandoning him.
Oh, sorry, Carl. I'll find
I swear
like a
to God,
nice
if we see
little wet
Carl
spot
again-
for him. We're in a desert. Where did we find him? We found him in the cave.
No,
It's like
you
a
found
nectar-
him in the valley.
Oh, that we're gonna be passing through?
No, you're in the valley right now.
Oh. I'll find where
Yeah.
like a wet spot for him then.
You find a puddle and you drop him, and a bunch of other like smaller leeches come running up to him.
Yeah, he had a family.
I'm gonna
Put him
This
back
is
with
not
his
a
family.
I'm gonna come up to
You don't know?
just tear him
The
apart.
smaller leeches start viciously attacking
Yeah.
him.
Oh god!
No. He you put him down. He's fine. He's a fucking leech. He's not like he doesn't have personality.
I'm gonna come up to Jacob and just put my arm on his shoulder, saying, "It's for the best."
I hate all of you.
In the arms of an angel.
Beautiful.
I will remove Carl the Leech from my inventory.
Oh.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Boo.
This is like
Sorry.
losing. This is like losing
I will-
Pidgeot all over again.
I don't know what's worse. I'll take the skull that we found and put it down so we can have a little house.
Wait, whose skull did we have?
We don't know.
You have a skull? Where did you find that?
It was buried in the sand.
You were gonna bury its remains. That's all you were able to get, the skull. So you wanted to stick the skull to somewhere where we could bury it, and
Was
now
this-
you're giving it to a fucking leech for a house.
Was this when
You're
we
an
were
asshole.
Was this when we were attacked by the scorpions?
Yes, it was. Poor
I
little
was,
Carl.
I was going to do like a nice burial for the guy, but we only got his skull because we got attacked by scorpions.
You're fantastic.
I'm sure if he were alive today, he would say,
I think-
"You know what,
That's
Jacob?
fantastic.
I want my skull to be used as a leech house.
I think
It's been my dream since I've been a child to
I
house
don't want to have the
leeches. And
skull anymore.
I think Leo's just speechless at this point. Like what? Like you just can't say anything.
I'm so
I
sad.
don't
Why does it say
Carry
rip
it
Carl
with
the
me.
leech? Leech isn't dead. It's just a fucking leech.
Carl was really the backbone of the team.
Right. We need to grow on our own without Carl.
This meme that we were supposed to have for the entire rest of the campaign is now dead because of you, Blue.
Be selfish, bro. Fucking putting leeches down.
I will.
Wow.
You can't find him. He's gone. You put him down.
He didn't go in the skull I gave him.
Dude,
No, you just set the skull down and he didn't do anything with it.
Nope.
Well,
You threw his
But
skull
the
in a
intention-
puddle. What did you
I
expect
didn't
to do?
throw the skull in the puddle. I placed it nicely. And
No, he definitely threw it.
I'm gonna say
This ain't no Pokemans.
You definitely
like a
threw
prayer
it.
to salute over the skull for out of
I'm gonna
Why did
ask for forgiveness.
I'm gonna
The skull.
I'm gonna like
You're going through like the stages of grief right now.
I'm gonna
You started with like bargaining. Now you're in denial.
I
I'm
feel
gonna-
bad about what I did to the skull, not to the leech.
I'm gonna like
Are you asking for forgiveness from both the leech
I'm
and the
gonna-
skull
I'm gonna,
at
like-
the same time? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm gonna
No,
like
just about the skull.
I'm gonna like
I'm
dig a little
asking
hole
for
and
forgiveness.
You
then
can pick
place
up
the
the
skull
skull,
in it
dude.
and like cover it up, just like as a kind of like burial for it, and
Easy
then
enough.
just say a little prayer over it.
So
Jacob
do your
forgot
little
he had
prayer.
the skull until he pulled the leech out and found the skull. He felt bad. This is where we're at. He doesn't know what to do.
So you do your little prayer as Jacob is having like a full-on mental breakdown or an emotional breakdown near you. After you finish your prayer, you actually look up and you see a small group of Mikhail's like men just kind of like staring at you guys from like 10 by 10.
God.
A couple of them are like whispering to each other, like staring at you guys. Like they're all very confused. They just watched you pluck a leech off of butter, put it in a puddle, and drop a skull that you just pulled out of your pocket into the puddle next to it.
Hey, I buried this. I buried this.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're not confused by you. Like doing what you do is perfectly acceptable, but they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And Jacob, like, you actually lock eyes with a couple of them, and it's just like. A couple of them are like concerned, like they're like, "Is this guy all right?"
It's a ritual. It was the skull. It's a funeral rite.
What kind of ritual?
Yes.
I've
The
never
take
seen
the
a
leech
ritual
off the
like
door.
that before.
Take the leech off your friends.
Force. It's about the life
Carl the
force.
leech. No!
I'm just gonna like start walking back and just pat Jacob on the shoulders as I pass him.
While they're doing
Make a
this, I'm just going to
deception
continue to
check
walk
on
with the cart.
guards.
Where's the cart right now?
You guys, easy enough. Like before this all happened, you got cart packed up and actually got Narrowleaf hooked up. You guys are ready to go. It's just you're having a moment.
Could I at least deception check the guards on that ritual thing?
You want to perception check the guards?
Yeah, I
To see
want
if
to
they
try to
believe you?
convince them. Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do a
Decep-
persuasion check. Let's see. Let's.
Well, it's a total lie, so wouldn't it be deception?
Yeah, sure. Deception.
Why do you care?
It's like the life force when they're looking at me.
It's just two random guys.
I have a
You don't know them.
reputation to uphold. To
You do?
He does.
Kind of,
What
yeah.
reputation?
Yeah, I kind of do. It's bad. Okay.
I honestly want to ask for disadvantage just because.
That sounds like a great idea.
I want to see.
Yeah, disadvantage. I'm sorry, but the leech adds. Oh, what the
Son
fuck?
of a bitch.
Or should it be a performance
I-
check?
I had my saloon stuff on. I talked about the ritual requiring the life force transfer from one to another with the leech.
You
know?
You like almost beggingly say that it was a ritual, and two of the like guard guys kind of like glance at each other like, "Have you ever heard of a ritual with a leech and a skull?" Nah, man.
I can't say I have, but I don't know. I never heard of that in my life.
I mean, look at his robes; they're kind of goofy.
Right? Where did this guy come from? Is he like? He's got to be a city slicker, right? Like, what?
He must be one
What's
of
he
those.
doing?
He must be an off-islander kind of guy.
Yeah.
Let's just nod and say yeah. Nice,
Hi.
man.
Yeah,
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's a great ritual. Sounds good.
Just don't do it for me if I die, please.
Nah, yeah, I think I'd prefer, something real. I mean, they're beautiful, but
I just
Let's go get some drinks. And it's,
let's leave this guy alone.
I go back to the cart. Just
you convinced them, but
Partially.
doesn't mean that it was a good convincing.
like climb up the cart and hold my head down in shame.
So the rest of you guys, you pile up in the cart.
Yeah.
Who's driving?
Is Kawhi still? Is Kawhi
We're not
hungover?
letting Butter
Butter's done.
drive.
Butter's not
We'll
doing
get
anything.
eaten by worms.
He's so drunk right now.
Did we end up
He's
waking him
sleeping.
up? Yeah, we never ended up waking him up. I guess.
No, you guys just picked him up and tossed him in the cart.
Yeah, we
with
just put him in the
Our cart's like open top, right? It's not like covered or anything.
It's
guess
a
so.
wagon, like a covered wagon.
I guess all.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I'll
kinda
drive just so that I can be away from people right now and in
Sure.
shame with myself.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm still pretty hungover.
So Leo, you'll drive.
No, I thought, or is Jacob
I'll
driving?
drive.
Jacob. Okay, Jacob's driving. Okay.
So I can be separated from the group, so I can be in shame by myself.
Okay. So you guys pile up in the cart. You give the old
As,
reins.
as he walks by the cart, I'm giving him the same weird look and shaking my head as the other two guys were.
I don't know what I was supposed to do with that skull when I couldn't take the whole body to an actual burial.
Dude, even Saloon is like giving you a weird look.
Understandably.
So you give the reins a quick whack, and Narrowleaf takes off.
Narrowleaf's looking back at you like, what the fuck?
He's like, "You're."
Yeah.
He gives you like the old like, the Z snap, like you're not butter, nuh-uh. Before taking off and going.
Yeah.
The most of the guards in the camp kind of don't give you guys much notice. A couple of them wave, like some of the dwarves that drank with Butter or Butter and Watson the previous night. They give you guys like a hearty wave as you take off. But it's easy enough to get out of the valley.
I'm booking it just to get away from what I've done.
The road was pretty muddy, especially in the morning because the valley kind of collects a bit more dew than the rest of the desert. But it take you guys just a bit of time to get out of the valley, and it's actually to get to the upper parts of the valley where it starts to descend out of the valley. You actually, a figure comes sliding down the mountainside, kind of where Butter and Clyde had split off the day before. And the figure slides down the mountain and stops himself right next to the cart as it approaches. And easy enough to recognize his hat and get up, but Clyde is there chilling as you guys approach.
I'll stop.
He'll hold up a hand and say, "Hey, good morning. How y'all doing?"
We thought you had left.
I did. I didn't like the company down there. I got
That's fair.
valuables on me. You guys
You
heading
still
out of the
need a
desert?
ride to Abresis?
If you're offering.
Yeah.
All right.
Where we're heading.
You okay there, Sparkles? You're looking a little red. Hot.
You should have seen what he was doing. It was the weirdest.
We're not talking about this.
I might actually want to hear that. Hear this. Sorry. Say,
Talk in the wagon. I'm hiding up here for my shame.
tell you what, I want to hear from Hooves back here. What happened? He says towards Altius.
Hooves.
Oops!
It's his new nickname.
Altius is visibly angry, but it's not because of the fact that he said hooves. He's just been very angry this entire time.
He takes notice. Clyde takes notice, and he's like, "Hooves, you all right, buddy? Did you guys do something this morning?"
First of all, just gonna give a synopsis of what Sparkles did over here. He found a leech yesterday and decided to keep it. He named it Carl, and just a little bit ago he had like a dramatic moment where he had to let go of Carl because he felt that it was right, and then proceeded to have a mental breakdown over it.
Not over
Tried to
Carl.
give a skull to Carl that he had in his back pocket. I don't know where he had the skull. I forgot we even had that. And decided to give it to the leech as a home, all while those people that we were, I guess, talking to last night were watching, and then tried to claim that it was a ritual.
I told you it was the funniest thing. Oh,
Quiet,
It
Lad.
wasn't funny. It was sad. It was
Quiet,
really
yeah.
actually
You laugh.
upsetting. It was awful, even.
You say
Yeah.
you say tomato, I say potato.
It sounds like Sparkles, all right. I don't know you guys too well, but that sounds pretty funny.
But that's not what's got me mad right now.
No, what's got you angry?
What the actual... What is your guys' problem? We go to
Close out his-
figure out
Flask.
why the fire elementals are happening, and now we are conspiring against the mayor.
We're not conspiring against
Do
the
you
mayor.
realize how much of a fucking backturn that is?
No,
We're not
no, no.
conspiring
The
against the
only
mayor.
one that's not
We
crazy
have
here.
reason to believe.
You are just
You
going
may
to
be-
believe a man that was in a
No.
cave conspiring with the person who was creating the fire elementals. We
No,
came here to
we're
do
not
a
gonna
job.
outright believe him,
Our
but
job
He couldn't.
is
to consider.
you have made our job into conspiring against government officials. I do not want to go back to jail.
Okay.
Have you
Couple
guys
things.
thought about that?
First of all, we know he. I don't trust him. But we did have I did have the zone of truth active. Second, so we're going to go talk to the mayor about it.
And then what?
We're just trying to set things straight.
Did any of you think this
And then
through?
what? He helps us find the son of a bitch burning up half the cities around here. That's what. He got away. If you didn't notice, we still need to find him. He's the problem, not the mayor.
We may
The
be able
mayor's
to-
just a way for us to solve that problem.
So you're saying that we double play the person who almost killed us at the same time as double playing the mayor? We're double crossing.
Did we?
We're gonna see what the
We
truth
never
is,
really-
and then we're gonna go from there.
Mikhail never.
If this
technically tried to-
Mikhail guy is telling the
Why
truth,
are you guys such open
Fishy.
books? I don't understand.
I want to trust the mayor, but
you want to know why I was an open
But
book
we-
last night? It's because they had 40 guys to our 5. That's why.
Yeah.
he is right.
Said that I would handle it, and you guys did not let me handle it.
He said
Well,
he
it
handled
didn't look like it was being handled. I'm sorry.
I
It
can't.
seemed
You-
like it was getting a hostile situation. I just wanted to defeat.
At this point, Altius is just flabbergasted about the situation.
We're leaving with a lot more information than we had going into it.
And what are we going to do with this information?
We don't know yet. That's for us to decide.
Just gonna look in.
Information doesn't mean
Fact of the
shit.
matter is,
Action does.
sure,
What are we
but
going
you
to
know we're
do?
walking
What
out
are
of
you
this
going-
camp and cave alive. Right
What
now.
are we going to do with action? What are we going to do with action if we don't have information? We need information to make a plan.
I don't understand. And
We're
I
not-
don't know if
we
I want to be a
didn't
part of
commit
this.
to doing anything against the mayor. We just committed
No, we're
to
just gonna.
researching.
The most
still
we're
need to
gonna do
do
is
it.
try and validate Mikhail's
We still need to
statements.
find Nala.
We have no clue where Naled went. He teleported away. He could have gone anywhere.
You're right. We should report back to the mayor and talk to him. We know that he found. We
Right,
know
And
that.
then what? Do we mention the fact that there's a bunch of people hiding out?
No.
No, that's
Do
not
we
why
go back
he
with
hired.
a word to that just whatever.
Wait, out of character.
You guys-
Did we mention that we would keep it secret from him?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
We all
Well,
agreed that we
okay,
would have
yeah.
to keep it secret.
We agreed to not. We agreed to not tell Okuv about it. I'm not going to go back on that word, but we still need to talk to Okuv.
I plan
We're not
to
really going back
report
on
back
anything,
about
right?
Naled.
Exactly.
Exactly what we were hired to do. And then we can search around town and gather information.
Right. As far as
I-
Okuv is concerned, we've done our job. We just didn't.
I'm wondering where your guys' priorities lie.
Getting
My
rid of the
priority is money.
element,
I want to.
keeping people safe.
I want to.
I'm not
protect the
protecting
people.
no mayor. I'm trying to protect the people in these cities that are burning to death. There be damned.
Does it seem like it? It seems like you're trying to overthrow a mayor.
I'm not trying to overthrow
If
a
he's
mayor.
throwing people out of the city and putting them in jails when they don't belong in it, maybe he needs to be
We're not
overthrown.
overthrowing anyone. We're just trying to keep the people safe.
Okay. Alright, fine. Just cool. I'm wondering. That's all. I'm just a little bit confused. That's all.
It's a means for us. I'm on our team, and I'm on the team of the people that are burning
Okay.
alive out there.
Better question.
Mikhail may have been telling...
Shush.
We
Stop.
walked out of
Shush.
we
Both of
walked
you,
into this
shush.
camp.
Both of you, stop talking. Clyde, where are you in this? What'd you need that book for?
Listen, man. I got somebody paying me for this book.
Who? I need to know.
To be honest, you don't. Sorry, man.
To be
but
honest, I do, and I ready my dagger.
Whoa,
God.
whoa.
I'm gonna kind of step between the two. I'm gonna kind of like move between the two.
Let's hold our horses here a little bit, my man.
Huns, do not
Better
get me
be
on my
swinging
good
better.
side. What do you need the book for?
I told you, this book is for a client.
And who is your client?
My clients don't
Intimidation.
like it. Go ahead and do an intimidation check.
Ah, shit, how do I do that? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. I guess I'm not very intimidating.
14's still a good roll.
Clyde, could we at least see the book? See what it is? Might set some of our nerves at ease.
How about this? Are you working for Mikhail or Okuv or Nalid?
Dirty 20.
Mikhail gives like Altius just kind of like a dry look, and he like,
Mikhail? You mean Clyde?
or Clyde, yeah, sorry. Clyde
You're good.
gives you like a dry look, and he like props his crossbow a bit, kind of keeping his finger near a trigger, but he's kind of keeping it like prepped in your direction. He's like, I'll give you that one. I don't work for anybody in Abresis. Is that enough? Does that calm your nerves, hooves?
There's a very strong, dead silence. Would have calmed my nerves if he didn't say that.
I don't like it.
I am not going to make any actions at the moment. Just going to stay silent.
I mean, is there something you owe this mayor, Altius, that you're willing to protect him so much? Or I don't understand what your problem
I know owe no allegiance to anybody, but I, for one, do not want to get myself involved with these kinds of activities.
Well, then disinvolve yourself. You don't need to be part of our investigation if you don't want to.
Altius, if you don't want to be a part of this group anymore, then you can go ahead and leave. We're not stopping you. We all chose
And
to
we're
go
not
on
doing
this mission.
anything. We're not doing anything illicit. We're just looking into some claims. That's all. No one ever said anything about taking anyone out. If it turns out the guy's a scumbag, maybe there's some way we
genuinely don't know if I believe you or not.
for the sake of the people, you know.
I genuinely don't know what to think at this point. I'm actually conflicted.
It's not like we're gonna walk up into his office with daggers drawn.
I am going to flip a coin real quick.
Okuv is an elected
did that
official.
work? Why didn't that work? Oh, there we go. So tails. All right, cool. I trust you, and I am going to put my dagger away.
Do we know?
That was a very scary situation.
Do we know if
for everybody.
if the governor is an elected position in Abresis?
You don't really know the political position.
Is he a governor or mayor?
He's a
Oh, yeah,
governor.
I keep the mayor. It's, yeah.
I keep calling him mayor, and I know he's a governor.
Regardless.
That's my fault. I keep doing it
I've
too.
been there for a little bit, and I'm in like a public service kind of position.
Yeah, Watson, I'd say you might know.
I'll roll with a history check. Right?
Sure,
or,
sure. I'll
Yeah,
give
right.
you a history. Yeah, do a history.
+1 is 11.
11. As far as you know, Okuv was voted in to his position.
Okay.
Okay.
But you don't know how like the elections are run, who gets
Sure.
to vote in the elections, who even gets to run for these positions. You don't know the terms or anything. You just know, yeah, he was elected.
Well, I trust the system.
You,
Whether
I
whether
will,
Okuv,
I will say, you, Mikhail did tell you guys that Okuv
yeah, that was
got his position within like a week of Kurum being killed. So it was a pretty quick turnaround.
well.
That I will give you guys.
I trust that he didn't do it in a shady manner, unlike Mikhail said. But we still may want it, regardless of whether it was something bad or not. I trust the system. But we still need to talk to him about these things. We're not trying to overthrow anyone.
Well, at the very least, we need to go get paid. We came and did the job. Sort of. We know who's responsible, at least, and where the attacks were originating from. We haven't quite taken care of him, I suppose, but he'd like to hear back from us, I'm sure.
Agreed.
Hey, Clyde.
What's up?
Is there any chance we could see what the book is? See if it's
Do-
dangerous?
Do a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, figure.
Alright, roll 18 and then 19.
Again.
Eh?
Ooh,
Oh.
12.
He looks pretty unhappy. Like he's kind of got like a.
You don't have to let go of it.
Nah, Sparkles, not happening.
Do you know if it's dangerous?
Tell you the truth, I don't know exactly what it is. All I know is I'm paid to get it and get it to whoever pays me. That's how things work.
And where's that
And
going?
It's
You're
going
not gonna get that
away
information.
from Abresis.
Away from Braces. Okay. So why are you here?
Why am I here?
Get it.
Get the book.
I got my book.
No, I'm saying you have your book. Why are you still here?
Free ride. You think I want to walk all the way back to Abresis by myself? I mean, I walked all the way out here so I could, but
Didn't you just say
Free
we're going
ride.
away from Abresis?
you guys are going... Wait, what?
Didn't you just say it was going away from Abresis?
Right.
Yeah, but he's selling it there. And then
No,
that
I'm not-
person presumably
he's-
leaving. Something.
He wants to get there
If
to
you
get
want-
to somewhere else.
Yeah, that's kind of what
Okay.
he's saying.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like, if it helps you guys sleep at night, I'm getting to Abresis to get on a boat to get away.
Okay.
I'm getting back to Abresis with or without you guys, so I mean...
All right, then come along. Helps to have company. You scared of worms?
I ain't scared of shit.
All right, then come along.
What are you scared of?
Well, how much are you getting paid for this? How much is this ride worth to you?
Why are you?
Yeah.
I almost called you
Damn.
Blue.
I would
Jacob,
like
why
a
are you? Stop
charisma
it.
check.
I see the book.
Holy.
Charisma check. Disadvantage.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Disadvantage?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Uh-oh. Come on, good roll.
Just charisma, not persuasion.
My charisma is a +4.
+4?
Yeah. My persuasion is also a +4, but
I'm actually
You
gonna
guys
roll
need to
for
let
this.
me do persuasion more often.
I have, like, no persuasion.
I have a
I am not
+6 on
proficient
persuasion.
in any of the
Persuasion.
stats that are actually useful to me. All my stats that I'm proficient in are intellect, and I'm mostly charisma.
Mine are all wisdom and charisma.
He narrows his eyes for a moment, and he's like, "What are you asking for?"
You're getting paid probably quite a bit. You're keeping even what the book is a secret.
I already
So
told you
we're
I'm
not
getting
gonna
back to
go
Abresis with or I'm getting
Yeah.
back to Abresis with or without you guys. So
We can get you back quite a bit faster with this horse. I'm just asking how much you're willing to pay for that.
I'm not paid based on time, so time don't matter to me. You looking for gold?
How about the payment is our lives? He did save us, remember?
Fine.
What?
I'm just annoyed that I don't get
Are we
to see
just-
what the book is.
What's your alignment, Blue?
Yeah.
Neutral good.
Okay. I suppose it's fair.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. This
I'm
is
not
getting a
lawful
bit
good.
hostile for me. What's got you guys all hot and bothered? Thought we were
You,
Just having
getting
a
pretty
day.
good.
frankly, this entire group, if anything.
Hooves, you're getting a bit on my nerves. I don't want to talk to you right now.
That's fine. You're on my nerves too.
Watson, my dude, what's going on?
I wish I could tell you. I don't. What's everyone's problem? Can't we just go along? What's so hard about just accepting this guy into the group?
I've already
On a
accepted
trip?
him. He could come.
Well, then what's the problem?
Yeah.
Nothing was the problem. I accepted him, and then Jacob here is trying to bribe him. I don't know.
I mean,
Can we
you did
go?
pull a dagger on him, to be fair, and you're trying
Because-
to bribe him. I mean,
Look, I had my
He did.
reasons.
I just wanted to know what the book was.
Can
Okay,
we
if there's business,
go?
then-
Can we just
I don't.
go?
Yes, it's fine. He can come. I don't need to know. It's fine.
Enough of the bull crap. Let's just go.
A lot has happened in the
Oh,
past
well.
few days. We're all a little
Well, there you-
And with
Right.
that, unless you got something else you wanted to say,
No, I was just gonna say, well, ride yours if you want it.
with that, we'll end for the night.
Eldritch Blast!
10:50. Butter, wake up.
Butter's
Who
been
the fuck
asleep
is
the
this
entire
guy?
session.
Butter wakes up.
Butter was
fires an
actually
Eldritch
awake
Blast.
during that whole argument,
Butter, were you?
if he wants to be.
You did say
If you
back a
want.
while ago.
So, yeah.
I was paying attention. So.
Okay, he was sleeping during that whole argument.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where we'll end for the night. I hope it was fun again tonight.
Yeah,
Good
That was
job,
great.
team.
It
I was
a-
very close
Yeah.
to casting
Why you killed
Hold
it, man.
Person on him. I was
was
so
not
close
what
to
on me?
doing it. If he like was slightly more annoying with his response, I probably would have cast Hold Person on him to try to take the book.
I feel like I probably would have tried to hold you down if you did that.
Oh, I'd be subtly casting it. I don't want him to know that I did it.
Okay, but I
Well,
mean
it's
just
got
like
a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
I know
What
he
is your
does.
alignment?
I don't know
I'm
that.
curious.
Jacob does not know that. I know that.
Yeah.
This guy's got to be like chaotic good, right? Like, what
Who?
are you
I also
playing?
know what Clyde is capable of. Altius doesn't know, but I know what Clyde is.
Yeah, if,
Yeah.
if Jacob and Altius knew what our players know about Clyde, we wouldn't have done anything aggressive towards Clyde.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. I absolutely would not make any gestures towards Clyde if I had known what I actually know. Clyde scares the actual shit out of me.
You looking for 2 out
Yeah.
of 2 NPCs killed by him?
wait, what?
Clyde killed
One of
Totals
the characters,
Oh,
Yeah.
Zelroth, got fucking murdered by Clyde. I got caught a fire dragon caught on fire. It was quite intense.
Hold on, murder is
That's
pretty
impressive.
strong.
Canonically, my character was evil, and he got out-eviled by Total, and then ended up being the guy to walk away when they're burning him to death,
Yeah. So
even though I was the evil one.
Total's
Yeah,
character
Blue
like
didn't-
turned on the party like right as we were turning in a quest, and started like attacking us with help, and Clyde and Blue's character defeated Total's character with Clyde
Barely.
Barely. I
Clyde-
was very close to death.
Clyde carried it.
killed Total's character and then brought him back to life with a potion, only for Total's character to try to kill Clyde again, for then Clyde to just knock Total's character out, and then suggest to the town that his punishment should be related to the quest, which was to light a forge on fire, like to relight the forge light
Did Zelroth die?
with Total's body. Yes.
We don't know
I-
because
well,
you're
yeah.
resistant to fire damage.
Exactly.
We don't. Yeah, we
No, I
don't know
like
for
the
sure.
Fine
but
guy.
Resistant, but not immune. Also, wasn't
Not
he low on
immune.
health?
Yeah.
He was unconscious, I think.
So yeah,
at the time.
he's
No,
probably dead.
I definitely woke up at the end.
So let me get the story straight. Total tried to kill you both.
Yep.
You were
Tried to
then
summon,
merciful
like, a
and
demon
revived
to
him,
come attack
only
us,
for him
too.
to try and murder you for a second time.
Yep.
And Total thinks Clyde's the bad guy.
No, I don't
Clyde
think
was
Clyde's the
the
bad guy.
only good guy in
That was
the
the bad
party.
guy.
Clyde was the only good guy in that party. Clyde was also like the strongest one of.
Did you see me
Clyde
with
is
that
strong
glaive?
as fuck.
That happens.
I built a pretty.
Did you
broken
see what I did
character.
to the supposed final boss?
Yeah,
What
but
did you do to the supposed final boss?
I did 48 damage in one attack.
Yeah, he got crit, I think, right? You
I
did
think
pretty
it was.
legit. But Clyde's kind of strong.
Clyde is
like the way I built
broken.
him.
we were allowed to start
All
with
the more
way too
reason
many
for us
magic
to be
items.
buddy with him. He can help us out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got tricks up his sleeve. Like,
Isn't he like level 10?
yeah, he's twice your level.
Yeah, level 10 has like 5 really strong magic items.
That's why I didn't intend for him to fight the fire elemental with you guys. I just had him come back for the last moment to
We're
steal
just
glory.
taking too long.
Well, no, it was meant to kind of get you guys to be a little like, fuck this guy for coming in to do that.
I mean,
Well, we got to the fuck this guy part.
my character hasn't really done a
Hey, speak for
180,
yourself.
but went from like not at all trusting Clyde to be like, well, he saved our ass because
And I went the other way. I went to fully
I know where
trust
I'm at,
him.
too.
We know nothing about this guy.
I'm still in the like we know
And I
nothing
don't know
about
what
it.
that book is. And
What?
I want to know what the book is.
I'm still in the we know nothing about him, but at the same time, it's just like he saved us. He seems partially trustworthy, even if we don't
Link,
know
if
it.
there's...
But I don't.
Sorry,
really
I'm
need to
back.
know his
I
motives.
just left for a second.
Honestly, like it's perfect that he's being like a mysterious figure. Like that's exactly what I'm kind of like going for with you guys. I want him to be.
I know
kind
that
of,
Clyde's
like,
totally
borderline.
on like the good side.
I get the feeling.
I know he's on the good side.
I get the feeling this
But-
book is gonna be like a Chekhov's gun.
Oh, it is definitely a Chekhov's gun. I don't know why you wouldn't think it is.
That's why I want to know what it is.
Okay,
And
but
it's
you're-
magic. It's magic. I don't know anything about where I got my magic from. I want to
This
learn
is
this stuff. This is
all
like
I'm going to
backstory for
say.
me.
This is all I'm going to say, and this is only to the group. DM, you can listen if you want, but I'm telling this to the group. I think I have a way of getting the book. Okay?
Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna get killed.
Okay, just
Clyde's
inspire
gonna
the
kill
strongest
all
guy
of
on
us.
the group.
You guys are
TPK.
fighting with Clyde?
TPK.
I could probably
TPK.
one-shot 2 of us in one turn.
You want me to do like a damage roll just to show?
Yeah.
See.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
Let me just see what he would be against me.
Okay.
I have an AC of
Yeah, roll an
14
attack
and
against
29
Total.
hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how
So-
quickly he kills me.
D20 to hit, so 10 plus 13, so 23
Yeah,
to
that
hit.
hits.
13.
Uh-huh.
That's his first attack. So it is 9 points of damage.
Okay. Not that bad, actually.
Wait, you have a 1d10 plus 7?
Yep.
Fuck.
And that's the first one.
Uh-huh.
The second hit is a uh,
That hits.
22.
Yep. I only got 14.
Hold on, I haven't used him for a while.
Wait, you have a
Yeah, he's got special stuff he can do too.
Wait,
It's
how
not
much-
just the regular hits.
How
He
much
can do
health do
special
you
stuff
have,
with.
Blue?
Well, minus that 920. I have 29 hit points
Total. Just total.
total. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh. So you're dead.
So he's gonna make this one an arcane shot.
Uh huh.
Oh.
To do a bursting arrow, which does an additional 2d6.
Oh.
So it's a 10
Plus 7. So
plus 7,
17.
so 17 damage plus another
Plus-
2d6.
Yeah. I'm
Another
dead.
8 damage of exploding, which is AoE, so anybody that's near you also takes that damage.
Yeah. I'm dead.
And then he's gonna second wind.
To get health.
Or no,
Couldn't you-
he's gonna action surge.
Action surge.
He's a fighter archer, so he's strong.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Action surge, which would give you 1 more shot or 2 more shots. How does that work? Is it 2?
It gives him another action, and so it would be 2 attacks.
Yeah. So there you go. He could probably 1 shot, 2 of us in 1 turn.
He also has a high armor class. Like
What's his wisdom? Do a wisdom saving throw from him. Just
wisdom
curious.
saving throw?
Yeah, just
You guys
curious.
are cheating.
You have a wisdom.
That would be 9
He would fall to my hold person if that roll
for a round.
for a round.
Around.
Okay.
Just saying. That was my plan. If he got like really aggressive about me asking the book, I would have tried to cast hold person on him.
Clyde could kill us.
He's like
I got
borderline.
15 on that save.
I will say, like, for his mentality, like, he's borderline, like, gonna leave. Go home
Yeah.
on his own.
I thought he
I-
already left. No lie.
You what?
Yeah.
I thought he already left.
I expected that he was gone in
Yeah.
the night. I didn't think he would show up.
Yeah, so
again.
was I.
I mean, he's got valuables on him. He don't know those guys.
Yeah.
I just
Doesn't know us
I'm
either,
saying
really.
this to the party again, and then I'm going to head out because I've got something to do. But I have plans in motion.
God. That is,
So,
it's scary. But I could.
What is
I mean,
scary?
I'm in agreement with trying to get the book from him, honestly.
Are you scared of Clyde? Because
Yes.
Altius isn't. Altius
Yes.
isn't scared of Clyde at all.
If
Jacob,
Jacob's scared
Jacob,
of
are you
Clyde.
scared?
I have 29 hit points and 14
I don't
AC.
care about your hit
I'm
points. I'm
scared of
talking. I'm
everything.
asking in
isn't, like,
character. Jacob,
an
are you
aggressive
scared?
Character or headstrong? I don't
No.
know.
Are you?
I
Jacob's
am.
probably
I'm not
like
a fighter. This is
mean,
more
Triple
fighting than I've
Clyde.
ever done in my life combined.
Total's
And we
fucking
fought 3
terrified of
things.
Clyde, but Altius isn't at all.
Jacob's fucking terrified of everything.
Well, you know what, Jacob? I think we are in agreement on something. We need to get that book.
you know.
How about we talk about it next session?
I never intended for Clyde to be like to fight the party, so
Oh god.
I might have should have leveled him down.
No.
Oh god.
So I
You shouldn't have
mean,
given us such a mysterious
You
character.
could have him
Someone's
pull his.
gonna die.
You could have him pull his punches so he like leaves us all with 1 health.
yeah. We'll see.
He's gonna be like, "See what you made me do."
Jacob, because he doesn't even know himself and his magic, wants to know about magic, and there's an ancient tome in the cart with him that is magical, and he wants to know if it has his information.
Clyde also has like a 75% chance of hitting me. The most armored individual in the group.
I think he's gonna aim for me first, if anything. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna be the one to intercept because that's my character.
You shouldn't intercept. Just let it. Just let me handle this, okay?
It's my character.
I don't give a shit about your
I don't
character.
have a choice in the matter.
Altius doesn't give a shit about what you're gonna do. Just he's gonna handle this, okay?
I would look. Jacob wants the book. Jacob does not want to kill anyone.
And And you know what, Jacob?
Jacob
You're gonna
doesn't
get that
even-
book. Just take a minute, okay?
And Leo doesn't want anyone to die.
I don't want people to die.
It's okay.
Jacob was not
Big
good
Boy
about
Altius is
the
gonna handle
fact
this,
that
dude.
he
Big Boy
murdered a
Altius is gonna
guy.
handle this for you. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Jacob murdered a bandit who shot at him, and he was upset about it.
Big brother Altius is going to handle this, okay?
No.
Am I gonna have to physically restrain you?
No, you won't. You won't have the opportunity to.
By the way, how do you guys like the nicknames?
I love him. He's great.
Sparkles and Who's? Hell yeah.
I thought of a couple because I wanted to call Watson Sheriff.
That's good.
I think that one's good. Butter was gonna be green because he's a goblin. What was Leo's? I thought of Leo's. I can't. I'll have to think of it later. But yeah,
What's Narrowleaf? Just horse.
probably.
Your Hooves.
Yeah,
Hooves
your
too.
Hooves. I thought of Hooves and I was like, that's perfect.
Well, I'm just saying I love it, but Altius fucking hates it with like a burning passion.
I was ready for you to start like attacking him the first time he said it. I was like, this is either gonna be great or it's gonna be
Okay.
awful.
If there's a
I
fight,
have
Jacob's
that
gonna
book.
try to hold person on him, because that's the least aggressive way to get what he wants out of him.
You do realize
For
that
6
coin
seconds.
flip that I did, by the way, was
With
whether or
6
not
seconds
I
or-
attacked him or not.
It doesn't last a round. It lasts until he saves.
Like
Oh,
I
until he
was
saves?
ready
I thought
to
it's just
lunge,
Yeah.
and
He
if I
gets to
rolled
save
heads,
every round. End of every round. End of every
Okay.
his round. I should. Has to meet a 15.
So wait, does that
With-
So wait, does he have to do a wisdom to save
Every round.
and then
Every
So wait, like
every
when,
6 seconds.
No, but I mean like when you cast it, does he have to do a wisdom
Mhm.
save immediately? And
Yes.
then every
Yes.
single time he does a move?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Maybe he'll just druidcraft some snow.
Do you have Druidcraft?
He does have druidcraft. I don't know why.
Neat.
Oh, because of his arcane archer lore.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys all had fun tonight.
It was a good time.
We'll
It's going to be interesting next time.
yeah. Well, how does the 22nd look for you guys? We're getting closer and closer to
that-
holiday season, so
okay.
I know.
So I'm moving in
supposedly should be good.
I'm moving into my apartment on the 22nd.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
it's very up in the air on my end.
You just gotta set up your computer first, and you're good.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I'll-
that's a smart
I also
move.
don't know what I also need to figure out what I'm doing for internet. So there's
Yeah,
that,
that's the thing too with it.
because I need to have
How-
internet set up at that time.
Could you like go hang out at Blue's place with like a laptop and bump some internet?
Theoretically.
Yeah, in theory.
Go to McDonald's.
But he's also moving that day, so probably
Yeah,
doesn't
so
want
it's
to.
a
Yeah.
little difficult.
Yeah.
Would the 23rd work better?
It's still a question of the internet thing.
Yeah.
The 23rd would be awful for me,
Okay.
but only because I would have to take time, like starting like today, to make sure that I get it off.
Okay. Well,
20...
20.
I could try, but I can't guarantee anything.
All right, I'm stopping recording.